it's not another day, if there is not another rumor about a Nintendo Direct coming very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You are watching Zedlos Live, where today, and only today, we are hanging out, talking some Nintendo Direct rumors, but also talking and playing some Super Mario 64. The original Super Mario 64, as a matter of fact. I have the original cartridge here from when I used to play all the time on my Nintendo 64. I didn't get to play the original until I got my N64 in 2010, I think it was. And this is still one of my favorite games that, like, if I just plug in a retro console and just want to chill out and play a game, it will most likely be Super Mario 64. It's either this or Mario Brothers 3 on my NES or Mario World on my Super Nintendo or Sonic 2 on my Genesis, honestly. I'm such a simplistic gamer mind, but we're not going to be playing native to an N64 today. I don't have the equipment for that. I know that there's like a HDMI HD N64 console that's being made right now, which I think is pretty cool, but we're not gonna be playing on native hardware. Over the last few years, there's actually been some developments in terms of Mario 64 on PC, and we nowadays have a recompilation of Super Mario 64. With your own legally owned copy of the game. You can extract the files, and then you can make a decompilation or recompile it. Oh, the Pharaoh's Curse music. Oh my goodness. Which has led us to be able to play Super Mario 64 on PC if you so own your own copy. And I think that that's super cool. I think that's really great. It gives flexibility to copies of games that people already own. If you own a video game, you should be able to do whatever you want with it. That's my stance on it. Which means that we do have the benefits of things like quality of life adjustments, like 60 frames, as well as widescreen support, and a much better camera control on top of that. As you guys can see in the background, I have Super Mario 3D All-Stars over here just hanging out. Hopefully there's no overlapping audio. I've been making sure that that's not happening today. I have gone through and made sure that I have hopefully polished up the audio production here, guys. Let me know if there's any issues whatsoever. But yeah, we're gonna be just hopping into Mario 64, just hanging out, talking 3D Mario, because as you guys can tell from the thumbnail, a lot of people are thinking it's a Super Mario 40th anniversary direct, and I think that makes a lot of sense. But let's hop in. Let's hop into some Super Mario 64 first, and then we'll get to some hanging out, because I am excited to be playing. Honestly, I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited. Are you excited, guys? Are you excited? Please tell me you're excited, because I know I am. Super Mario 64, baby. Oh, and it's not there. Where did it go? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Cool. How about that? All right. Yeah, Mario 64. This is a really impressive, a genuinely really impressive technical marvel in the PC gaming sphere. My game has disappeared once again. If I click off of the window, it comes back. However, it seems to disappear for some reason whenever I click onto it, which is very interesting. I'm going to figure out what's going on here super quickly, because it's a little confusing. I believe we can go to... You know, I actually don't know. It's super convenient that this is becoming an issue right now. Let's see, if we were to go to just desktop here, I'm gonna click on the window and it disappears. You see that? Very strange. Very strange. We're just gonna get this solved super quickly. Do not fret. Do not worry yourselves. Just got to give me 1 second to adjust, guys. I want to know how your day is going, how your weekend is going as well. I went to a concert this weekend, and it was in New York. It was one of the coolest experiences ever. Like, straight up, it was so awesome. Oh, you know what I think I'm screwing up here? I know what I'm screwing up. Hold on. Who did I see? Who did I see this weekend? Oh, I saw Jon Bellion. Jon Bellion, one of my favorite, probably my favorite music artist. If I were to be so blunt, he has such raw music talent. And I thought that the show itself was phenomenal. He started playing acoustic music. They were literally just ad-libbing music on stage. It was super awesome. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't understand what's going on here with this. But what I am going to do really quickly is I'm gonna go into a game. I don't believe that the audio is actually coming through yet. Yeah, it's not. Which I do have set intentionally. But I now need to sit here. I now need to sit through this and configure the video, because for some reason it's now deciding to... OBS is just being weird for me all day today. I don't understand. I was doing some prep stuff this morning, and then went about my day, and it seemed to be working okay, but then there was like a couple of like video overlay issues, and I thought it would work out, but for some reason the display capture is just being a little bit jumpy, which is no problem. No problem. We'll figure it out together, guys. In the meantime, I now have the ability to go to this menu. Hold on. So let's see. Hello, Zedlocks. Looking forward to Super Markiplier 64. Hello, everybody. My name is indeed Markiplier. Let's see. It might be the fact that I have... I actually don't know what this issue seems to be. It could be an issue of that I'm playing in full screen, that I have the game set to automatically go full screen. That wouldn't surprise me. Let's also see... cheats. I'm curious as to what cheats are here. Maybe it's something that can help with the windowed full screen, potentially. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Nope. Display. You're filtering, and I'll walk you guys all through this once I actually get it to run properly. Because again, for some reason I don't know why it's going on, but I hope you're doing well, Rock Off. Hope your day was great. I am excited to play Mario 64. I haven't played Super Mario 64 since it was actually when I first started live streaming. For fun, just like messing around. I didn't even know what a bitrate was at the time. But it was 2017. It was I was anticipating the launch of Splatoon 2 on the Switch. When I was like, I want to get into streaming. Like what's my comfort game that I go to for streaming? And that's like if I want to start streaming, and that's Mario 64. All right, guys, I do think that we have got this working now. I think. We're going to find out together. And we're going to hop into some Super Mario 64. Are you guys ready? I think I'm finally ready. We'll see. All right, Super Mario 64. All right. This is the compromise that we're going to have to deal with. The fact that you're going to see the windowed bar at the top. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to make sacrifices, and that's okay. But yeah, we've got Super Mario 64 going here, guys. And I'm just making sure that the .exe is working for the sound. There we go. We got the sound going too. Favorite world in Super Mario 64. TikTok Clock was kind of goated. TikTok Clock is actually awesome. We aren't going to come across that, I believe, until the third act of the game. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing for either, if I'm being honest. I've got a feeling, because what is it? It's close to 7 right now. Realistically, I think that we're going to be playing until latest 10 p.m. I'm an early bird to the worm that is my bed. At least I like to deem myself as such. A lot of friends have a cool reputation of keeping me up and turning me into an insomniac. It's a problem. But I do enjoy going to bed early because I conditioned myself over the last 4 years to become a morning person. When I was in college, actually, I like to say when I was in college, yeah, as if that was a century ago. It was like a year and a half ago. But I used to go with my friend to the gym in the mornings. She was my humongous motivator for getting huge, going to the gym. You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle. Cool, thanks. But we would go to the gym at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, straight up. And I don't know how I did it. But that's just not something I do anymore. I don't wake up that early anymore. I think the earliest I wake up is 6:15. But here we are. Before we go into more conversational tangents, I want to just cover really quickly, guys. Yes, this is the PC version of Super Mario 64. There are some adjustments, as you can no doubt tell. We have a pretty smooth frame rate of 60 frames per second. That was a fantasy back in the day. I think the first consoles to start having 60 frames was the original Xbox, GameCube, and PS2 to some extent. As you can also see, we have a pretty consistent, a nice dynamic camera that's very smooth, very fluid to move around in. Super Mario 64, when it first came out in 1996, was one of the first games to have a manual camera function. Of course, you know, it's a 3D sandbox. You got to give flexibility to the player. And it was pretty terrible. If we go into the settings here, because when you recompile Super Mario 64, you actually get PC level configurations, which I think is really neat. And if we go to the camera here, free camera is something that you have to enable in the pause menu. If we were to disable this and then we go back to the settings here, and now we go back to the game, we are now back to the original camera of Mario 64. You have to tap these sticks. I'm just using my Elite controller. You guys can check out my controller video that I posted back when I was in college, actually. But you actually tap, and then it actually adjusts the camera like that, because the camera is controlled, if you just see in the bottom right corner, by Lakitu. We actually have a Lakitu following us throughout the course of the game, and if you choose to use the trigger, you actually can do Mario's perspective, so it always stays behind Mario, or you can go back to Lakitu, and if you go outwards, it widens his perspective, and it actually makes it so that the camera switches are more radical, much more sensitive. You can also have Lakitu get up super close, and then Mario will be at a standstill, and then he will change his direction with the left stick. It was the first controller to have an analog stick. I really wanted to use my N64 controller that I have buried in the attic, but I don't have an adapter that goes to the PC, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would totally be playing it. And I really initially wanted to get the Nintendo Classics N64 controller that they sell on their website, but it's 65 bucks. I'm not paying 65 bucks for a objectively inferior controller by today's standards. And this is Lakitu telling us how to use the camera that we're not going to be using because we have technology. Ooh, I didn't know this was a thing. When you get to the Peach Castle door, it has a fixed camera. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Oh! No one's home. Scram and don't come back. That is Bowser. The overarching story of Mario 64 is just that. Wow, I'm not used to having a free camera in Mario 64. This is a little jarring for me. Please bear with me. Is that Bowser has stolen the mystical power stars that again, power up Peach's castle. And he has taken the princess and the castle hostage. And Mario needs to come in and save the day. Glad to see you, Mario. The princess and I, well, everybody is trapped inside the castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own world in the paintings and walls. Yeah, and we have to go get them. Man, Mario 64. I love Mario 64 with all of my heart. Again, this is like my comfort game. If it's not this, it's probably Mario Odyssey, because to me that's just a very heightened, very amplified 3D Mario experience. And here we are in the first world of the game. This is Bob-omb Battlefield. And we got all these pink Bob-ombs over here, which is pretty cool. And we got our first enemies, the Goombas. Pretty simple. Run for the middle, just jumping on them. Or if you want, you can get... well, I won't show it off with this guy, apparently. We have red coins here. Red coins are worth 2 golden coins and are needed to collect power stars in different areas. There's also got Bob-ombs here, as per usual. If we got a Goomba here, we can also just use our bare fists and get their Goomba blood all over us. Just punch these Goombas into submission, which is fire. But I'm gonna try my best not to be the front seat narrator of this game. I feel like everyone to some degree is very familiar with Super Mario 64, even if you didn't grow up with the N64 original. My generation grew up with the 64 DS. It was a launch title for the Nintendo DS, where it was just a port of this with an additional 30 stars and playable characters. You can play as Luigi, Yoshi, and Wario on top of Mario, which I think is pretty cool. Going back to the DS original, honestly, I prefer the original N64 one, if I'm being so honest. We got a Chain Chomp over here. Can he reach us from here? Nah, just barely missed us. I'm a little rusty with Mario 64. Again, it's been the entire generation of the Switch, of the original Switch, since I played this game. But you know, it's like ramen when you're a student, like, and it's like, oh man, the amount of money you saved. It tastes like fine to start, but then you think about the money you saved eating ramen instead of going out or ordering DoorDash or something, or even going to the crappy dining hall. Every college has a crappy dining hall. I don't care what school you go to. Will you be unlocking Waluigi this playthrough? I am going to be finding Waluigi and Wario's long-lost sister-in-law, and then we're going to actually testify against her in court so she loses her right to the kids. That's my objective for this stream. I'll feel really good about myself if we succeed in that regard. I hope that answers your question. And I realized I didn't answer your question earlier, Rockoff. My favorite area in Mario 64, I think, honestly, that's, I think it's either Thwomp's Fortress, or it's, Tick-Tock Clock is definitely not one of my favorites. I think Big Boo's Haunt is a classic. I also really love Lethal Lava Land. Lethal Lava Land is so much fun to go around in. Oh, I missed a red coin, apparently. I want that red coin. Give me that red coin. Oh, I think we're just gonna get the 100 coin star right off the bat, because that's always like the most notorious ones, honestly. But while we're also climbing up the mountains, we can find King Bob-omb. Now I will say, I didn't go crazy with the mods outside of frame rate and widescreen. I feel like that's just like a necessary a necessary, excuse me, I can't speak apparently. A necessary quality of life feature that you need in games nowadays. Which means that I am still wrestling with the vanilla tank controls that Mario has, because he decided to have 15 pounds of spaghetti before his first ever 3D outing. This game, once you get your hands on the N64 original, you really do understand that this was one of the original 3D platformers, because it really doesn't control all too well. I will say having the free camera definitely helps in this regard. Oh, we don't even have 100 coins yet. I'm not even gonna fight you yet. Oh, ow. Wah! Wahoo! This is also the first Mario game to have his voice of Charles Martinet. Charles Martinet was his voice forever. They recently changed him. Super Mario Bros. Wonder was the first Mario game to not have Charles Martinet be the voice. And Nintendo very unceremoniously announced that he wasn't going to be voicing the character anymore in such a way that I thought was honestly pretty dang disrespectful to the legacy that Charles left. Just for voice acting in the medium in general, honestly. I think he deserved a lot more respect in that regard. But I still think it's super cool that Charles will still go to conventions and he'll still just do voices for Mario. Just do impressions. It's really cool. It's wholesome. I don't think we are going to be able to get to 100 coins. Ow. Dick. I don't think we're going to make it to 100 coins, even if I get this pillar for coins. Oh, you know what? This isn't going to give us... Oh, wow. That's a really wide view you're giving me, game. Okay, this is definitely a PC quality of life thing. I did not know that I was going to have such a wide camera. That's actually really cool. All right, break the cage for me, buddy. Thank you. I need to find my way. It's the first mission, so I don't have access to the cannons yet, which means I can't get... Oh, my goodness. Which means that I can't get up there and get more coins. So I actually don't know what I'm going to do for... I actually have no idea what I'm going to do for more coins. I think we've collected everything we can reach, right? Unless we can make it up to the floating island without... Wow, I am not good at timing this long jump. Thank you. Unless we can find 25 bob-ombs. Alright, now 24 bob-ombs. I honestly don't think we're going to get the requirement here. That would be a big shame if we can't. Come here, I'm going to kill you. Shut up, bomb. I'm going to kill you. No! Oh! Some of the original Mario sound effects remain to be the most iconic, if you ask me. But yeah, it's 40 years of Mario, too. We got the Direct. A rumored Direct. I need to emphasize that it is rumored. And in 2020, even with the pandemic going on and such, it was rumored that there was going to be a Direct for Mario's 35th anniversary. And then, hey, we ended up getting one. And I thought it was rather underwhelming, personally. Mario 3D All-Stars as a package was also incredibly underwhelming and pretty freaking disappointing. I couldn't make it there. Let's see. We need to get these coins. I feel like I've just wasted so much time if we don't get these coins. I have no idea where I could find these bonus coins. Luigi Poker, my beloved. Super Mario 64 DS having all those minigames was a lovely quality of life change. I remember, and honestly, I feel like if you ask anyone who grew up with Mario 64 DS or even New Super Mario Brothers on the DS, because that was there too, that the mini games that were packaged in, there was the Luigi Poker, there was the Mario trampoline games, the Bob-omb dragging, like, sorting game. Those were the highlights of Mario games on, I'm not gonna grab them in time. On the handheld. Honestly, those were the best part. Like, you spent the majority of your time playing those mini games, honestly. And that's not to say that the DS version of Mario 64 didn't have a bunch of content. It added an additional 30 power stars, actually, to the game, which I think is pretty cool. I thought it was a great feature. I think a lot of I think some of the stars that were added, if I were to be so transparent, were padding, very much filler. But that didn't take away from the fact that there was more to do. I'm usually against padding in that regard, but honestly, like, it was still fun. You still enjoyed yourself. I know we already ran circles around these, but I'm hoping that they'll maybe provide more coins. Dang. Okay. No coins. No coins. Dang, man. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that we can't get the 100 coins right now. That's fine. That's fine. I just wasted about 10 minutes just running around Bob-omb Battlefield trying to get the 100 coins. Because 100 coin stars suck to get. I don't ever enjoy trying to... Whoa! We have a lot of settings here. Save and quit, save and continue, save and exit. What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is between exit game and quit. Interesting. You've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open the sealed doors in the castle. Some of them, at least. So we can go to the next area if we want, but I don't feel like it personally. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's right. I still have to beat Mr. Bob-omb himself. So let's go do that, actually. The new bosses were cool as well. Oh my goodness, yeah. It was so cool because there were 3 bosses, 3 extra bosses. There was King Boo, which you fought to get the key to unlock Luigi. There was King Goomba. King Goomba is a deep cut that most people do not know that is actually an established character from the original Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64. He's actually one of the first major bosses you fight in Paper Mario. Yeah. And it was super interesting to see Nintendo actually acknowledge a sub-series character like that in a traditional platforming Mario game. I thought that was super special. The bosses were pretty easy to fight, but it was just the fact that they were there and that there was an acknowledgement of them that you just never really had previously. That was super special. The other boss was the Ice King Bully that you did to unlock Wario. Fighting King Goomba, where the Goomba King gave you the keys to unlock Mario. Because you started the DS version off with Yoshi, actually. Are you not dead yet? Okay. Haha! I feel like I should have been the voice of Mario, you know? I feel like every guy that's grown up playing a bunch of Mario at one point has had the thought, whether it's a sober thought or not. I feel like they've just done an impression at one point or another, and they were like, it should have been me. It should have been me, you know? I think I would have done a very serviceable job as Super Mario. Charles Martinet would be proud. I really want to meet Charles Martinet. I'm actually meeting Ben Schwartz next week. The current voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in cinema, as well as the voice of the Shapesmith in Invincible, one of my favorite shows of all time now. And he's the voice of a lot of iconic characters in animation, in live action, like you name it. Can I not break this? I have to throw it against the wall? I think I do have to throw it against the wall. Let's see. I could have sworn I was hearing a voice. No. It's the other voice in my head. As a matter of fact. We got Koopa the Quick over here. Hey, is it true that you beat Big Bob-omb? Well, I bet I could beat you in a race. I bet you're wrong, because I'm going to use the power of cheating to beat you, Koopa the Quick. If you guys actually didn't know this, you can actually find certain hotspots in areas of Mario 64, and you can warp to different parts of the maps. It's actually really cool. Oops. Okay, apparently it resets your camera as well, and I'm still getting the long jumps wrong. It's funny, Mario 64 is like the one game that I always struggle to do the long jump timing with. Actually, now that I'm mentioning it, this is the first game to incorporate techniques like, well, not entirely the first game, because there were a lot of moves in other Mario games that were established. Like, for example, if you played Donkey Kong 94 on the Game Boy, you were able to do the backward somersault, you were able to crouch and do the backflip, and then you could also do ground pounds and stuff. Well, ground pounds were brought in Yoshi's Island initially. And if you want to count the spin jump from Super Mario World, go at it. But there's also now the long jump by crouching and then jumping in succession. Or you can do the triple jump, where you jump 3 times in succession. And it does a cool little pose at the end. It's awesome. Koopa the Quick, where were you? I was able to yap my ass off while you were running up this mountain. Yep, I am a human blur. That's right. And if you play this on an original 64, the entire game is very much a blur. I think it's really funny when you play this on original hardware. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still have like an old CRT, and I played Mario 64 on it, like on my N64, and it is genuinely so awesome. I love that. But I digress. We've got Mario 64 at home, and at home in 2025 is HD, nice, consistent frame rate. Shoot to the island in the sky. We now have the ability to unlock the cannons. If we talk to this... Can you talk to me, bro? If we talk to the commander-in-chief over here, we can actually unlock all of the cannons across Bob-omb Battlefield. We need to do this every time we go to a new world across the Mushroom Kingdom. But now we have... I wonder how different the cannons are, if they're different at all in this, in the PC recompilation. So I can move my... Okay, so, alright. Just inverted still with the left stick. Manageable. So we're gonna bring ourselves over here, because now we have this cannon open. I'm also trying to get used to the fact that ground pound is on the left trigger, natively for this. I think this is where the tree is, right? Is this where the tree is? Oh, I got the coin, but cool. I think when I do the red coins, I'm gonna do the 100 coins. I don't know if I'm gonna try and 100% this. Every time I pick up Mario 64, I do develop the disgusting habit of just 100%ing it, because sometimes I just can't help myself. But I'll try and restrain myself here. I'll just see how far we can get until like 10 p.m. or something. Honestly. Here we go! Peace sign. Mario believes in world peace, and you should too. One way that you can express your lust for world peace is by giving a thumbs up to the stream and subscribing if you're new, and if you're enjoying the time here just hanging out playing some Mario, doing whatever. Alright, wait, this is the red coin challenge. Let's break everything we can and get money. Whoa! That was actually a lot of coins. Come here. Honestly, I don't know why you wouldn't play with the super wide camera. This is wow, dude. I don't know if I can go back and play the original Mario 64. I mean, if I ever want to, I mean, I can just plug it in my N64 whenever I want, but yeah. Wow, we already got the 13 coins. Honestly, if you really think about 100 coin missions, not terrible. They're really not bad. And if you play Super Mario Odyssey, you can see that they've actually turned what then evolved into purple coins, and which are essentially still 100 coin missions. They really found a way to make it work and not have it be exhausting or stupid. It's just really, it's really faulty, and it's just archaic in Mario 64. I think I need to kill you, right? I need to kill you for money. Yeah! Oh no, the blue coin is stuck up there. Ah! Blue coins are worth 5 coins. So you always want to grab a blue coin when you see one. We can ride that shell, but we don't really get anything for it. What I'm also going to do is grab the coins on the floating island first before the rest of them on the mountain. Can you come here, please, so I can hurt you? Thank you. Oh, boy, do I love world peace. Yeah, see, yeah, guys, Rockoff is a big world peace guy. How about that? The soundtrack also still continues to go crazy in Mario 64. A lot of video game music is just timeless. Am I gonna make that? That was such a delayed reaction to when I fired the cannon, and I was able to discreetly tell that it was not going to work. Let's see. Can't, because I don't want to go too high is the thing. Am I gonna hit the tree? Excellent. We don't have the cape feather yet, actually. Yeah, we don't have this block. So we're not going to be able to collect all of these coins, but I'll see how many we can get. Let's see. How many can we get here? That was a pretty good amount of coins, honestly. Dang! Killed a Goomba on landing. Nice. That was pretty sick. And then these will be the last coins I collect, so I have the stars just appear next to each other, honestly. That's my strategy right now. Come here, come here. Waha! You can also dive, which is sick. This is great for mobility purposes. Give me that one up. Give me that one up. I wonder if, because this is a decompilation, if your lives actually carry over too. Because in the original, and this goes for, I think, upwards to Super Mario Galaxy, even. Every time that you reloaded your save file, you would always reset with 5 lives again, which confused me. Because you could log back into Mario Galaxy and you'd get a letter from the princess from Toad, and it would be like, "Dear Mario, here's five additional reincarnations for your troubles." And I think that's super awesome, but I just never understood why they reset the lives. I mean, lives have just nowadays become archaic, even in Mario Odyssey. I mean, if you die or fall in a bottomless pit, you will just be, like, you'll just be taking 10 coins away from you. Because there's no lives. So, it's pretty cool. I think the only Mario games to still have them are the 2D ones. So, Mario Wonder. Yeah, Mario Wonder, and then Mario Maker if you make a super world. And choose to make it lives. I think you have the choice if you can make it limited lives or unlimited. I'm not sure. Were there more coins over here? I don't recall. Don't think there were. What I am going to do, though... Oh! Is collected this red coin, and then... No! Ah, shoot. You know what? No, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. I am collecting you. And I'm going to go back to the floating island and make sure that I get those coins. Am I actually going to be able to get you? Nice! This is sick! Waha! I am missing one more red coin. Oh, it's over there. It's by the chomp, yeah. Wow, that shell is still there, just hanging out. Let's go back up here. Oh, I don't remember where the tree is. Here? Shoot. I'm gonna try again from here. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. It would be really defeating if I died via cannon fire. Sounds, out of context, it sounds barbaric, actually. Yeah, the block over here still gives a star, unfortunately, so can't rely on that. Come on, let's see, let's see, let's see. Alright, got a couple coins from that. I don't think there's gonna be enough coins from these, right? These are only 4 coins. 5 coins. No, I think we'll have just enough. I think we're gonna have just enough to grab us this star, honestly. It is ZQ. Indeed, it is I. How are you doing today? Angelic of Seasons. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic day. 5 more coins. Wow, this was actually timed out perfectly. Because then we'll have 1 star appear here. This is why you need to be careful on where you collect your last star, or your last coin for 100. Because the star will appear right where you're standing. So there are a lot of areas where you don't want to collect your last coin. If we collected our last coin up in the sky, I think I would have went feral. Honestly. I don't know if that's a mod that you can adjust for in PC recompilations. I'm not sure, but I think... I'm sure that there's a mod someone has made for it. I know that there are different quality of life features, such as it could be like Mario Odyssey, where you can do 1 mission to collect a power star, and then it'll actually give you the option if you want to stay inside of the world or if you get sent back to the painting. I just wanted to keep it classic, more routine, in the sense, I kind of like having the choice of like, oh, okay, I jumped out of the painting, maybe I just want to take a quick breather or something like that. Oh, you know what? We actually can't do this. We actually cannot do... Whoa! What? Huh? Didn't know that was a feature. That's cool. That's really cool, actually, huh? How about that? But yeah, we actually can't do that mission yet because we don't have the wing cap from the sky over here. Hiya, Sammy! How's it going, Sammy? It's been a while, huh? It's been a long while, yeah. I think it's been years now at this point, actually. How's it going for you? I hope it's going all right for you. All right, we have one star door here. I think this is the door to Thwomp's Fortress. Again, it's been 8 years since I last picked up Mario 64. Well, that's not entirely true. I actually, granted it wasn't to necessarily play, but I picked up Mario 64 from 3D All-Stars when it first came out, and I was like, I wanted to see what quality of life changes that they added, and it turns out there were none at all. And it's funny, if you play the Switch version of Mario 64, not from Nintendo Classics, but from 3D All-Stars, it is the revised, patched Japanese version of Super Mario 64, where it is, where they've done patches like removing the backwards long jump. They removed the line where Mario says, "So long, King Bowser," because, I mean, you guys know, it sounds like Mario saying, "So long, Gay Bowser." It's pretty freaking funny. I will never think it's not funny. But it's just changes like that were pretty, the community didn't appreciate it. And I think they have a right to not appreciate it. It was a pretty funny thing that they just decided to remove for whatever reason. But we're just gonna do the first mission here of defeating King Thwomp, because we actually need to defeat him in order to open up the rest of Thwomp's Fortress later on. How's it going? It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. I think this is commentary for the working class. Yeah, this is a weird glitch with Thwomps in this game, where you can actually do jumps, and then mid ground pound animation, you can phase through them, and then just cause them bodily harm, which I think is pretty cool. It definitely breaks a lot of the game. It breaks a lot of the challenge. But you know what? I don't care. I think it's fine. I enjoy playing the game that way. If Nintendo's not happy with the way I play the game that I own, well, maybe they shouldn't have made it. Well, no, I won't say that. I'm glad they made it. It's a very good game. But to the top of the fortress we shall go. Yeah, it's funny. The fortress part of Thwomp's Fortress doesn't appear until you defeat Thwomp to then, I guess, unlock his fortress. It's a little confusing, I guess, but oh, cool. I just slipped. Yeah, this is kind of what I was referring to when I said Mario tank controls. If I wanted to just do a 180 turn on a dime, sometimes it works. It's pretty cool when it works the first time. Sometimes I want to just do a 180 though, and you see how Mario just awkwardly arcs? It's just like, it's very tanky, and it annoys me. It annoys a lot of people. It gets you killed in a lot of instances, unfortunately. And the game still works off of a live system. Now, granted, because it's the PC version of the game, we could go into cheats, and we could make him invincible. We could give him infinite lives, but I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? I feel like that takes away too much of the original game. Remember me, Oreo14, welcome back. How is it going? Hope your day is going fantastic. Welcome back to the stream. It's so awesome to see so many familiar faces coming in here. Honestly, it makes me really happy. I'm glad that there is a place where people can come and just get entertainment and have a good time. Just had, my dad just came and asked me a question there. Sorry for the little mute there. He's asking me if I ate dinner. I actually had leftovers tonight leftovers of a nice steak sauce ziti with chunks of steak. I'm in my bulking phase. Summer is over, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, due to the cards I have been dealt, I am small-bodied, so it is always bulking season. But summer, it's always nice to cut. But summer's come to an end, so it's time to re-bulk, get huge, and feel swole. So I've been having a lot of protein, and it was a phenomenal dinner. When you play Mario Kart World, honestly, I'd be down to play it again sometime this week. So I've actually been in a big Batman Arkham phase again. I get, usually towards the end of the summers, I get into a big Batman kick, because I grew up playing the Arkham series. They're some of my favorite games of all time, which I know sounds kind of out of left field, coming from a guy who has predominantly posted Nintendo content. I do step out of the Nintendo stratosphere, make no mistake. And I play a lot of different games. But I've been in a big Batman kick, and I was thinking the other day, like, I really want to stream and marathon the Arkham games because they just announced a new Lego Batman game. Grew up playing the original Lego Batman, and that is one of my favorite experiences ever. It's a phenomenal time. And yeah, I just really want to get back into it. And today, I find it funny that they announced today and not days before. I mean, I guess because it's the actual anniversary, but today is 16 years since the release of the original Batman Arkham Asylum for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. And I think that's a phenomenal game. And I was like, man, like, what timing, right? But I was like, I already made up my mind, like, I want to play Mario 64. It's been longer since I played Mario 64, since I played the Arkham series. Because in my time of working out, I think one of my favorite games that I've been playing physically has been Batman Arkham Shadow for the MetaQuest 3. I'm a big VR nut. I do love VR games, and Arkham Shadow is just so well made. A fantastic story, awesome characters, the combat is spectacular, music's great. I remember my dad selling my PS5. Sold your PS5? What for? I wonder what if that was for an exchange for another console or something. I bought a PS5 in anticipation for Spider-Man 2. And you know, I don't regret it. I bought my PS5 used. I bought it for $240. And they sold it that cheap because of the cosmetic damage to the shell. But I ended up just buying wow, bill out of nowhere. I ended up just buying my own custom shells anyway. So it was a perfect condition. It was a digital edition PS5. And I was like, I want to play Spider-Man 2. I want to play UFC 4. And I want, when inevitably GTA 6 happens, I want to be able to play that as well. And then they decided, I think less than a year after the game launched, that they were going to put Spider-Man 2 on PC. And I was like, well, I still don't regret it. I still don't regret it because, especially now, PS5s are going, I think they're up to $550, which is disgusting. It's disgusting that they've gone up because of inflation like that. But I got mine for half of that, less than half of that, for like, yeah, $240. Great value for a PS5. I do believe. Shooting to the Wild Blue. I think this is the one that I'm about to do. So what they have you do in Thwomp's Fortress is you talk to this Bob-omb. If the game let me talk to them. I'll prepare the cannon for you. And I think what they want you to do is fire yourself at the pole over here to collect the star. But if you're acrobatic enough, which I clearly am not because I just messed it up. Yeah, yeah, I'm not hitting this wall for some reason. I'm My timing is terrible. Man, will I get this wall jump? There we go. There we go. You can just cheese it like that. If you're, if you've got the ability to do that. Wall jumping is also new to Mario 64. My favorite game of all time is Little Big Planet 3. I never grew up playing Little Big Planet, like the series as a whole. Which mission is this? Caged Island? Oh, I hate this one. This one stinks. I think what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to get the owl out of here. Then you talk to him, and then you use his assistance to grab the Power Star. Let's see if we can actually do it with this, with the fixed camera. Maybe it'll be easier with the fixed camera. Let's see. Why'd you make me go backwards? But Little Big Planet 3, I remember I played that one as well as I don't think that was the Little Big Planet for the PSP, was it? I remember playing a Little Big Planet on the PlayStation 3, on my friend's PlayStation 3. I didn't own a PS3, but my brother owned a PSP, and we played Little Big Planet on there. We would take turns playing Little Big Planet on that, and I really enjoyed my time with that. But that's a series I would really like to get into. They made a Sackboy's Adventure, didn't they? Which wasn't technically Little Big Planet. I guess it was like Astrobot equivalent, like graduating from Playroom to his own game, I guess, in that sense. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So we've got this one here where we actually, I feel like this mission, blast away the wall. I feel like it's you kind of have an idea of what you're supposed to do here, but at the same time, okay, you can kind of see that there's like slits here, for lack of a better term. But then there's also one over there, right? So it's a 50-50 of which one that you have to shoot at. I'm pretty sure it's this one, right? Nope, it was not this one. Like, look at that. I took so much damage from that. What? Question, do you play Roblox? Believe it or not, I had a lot of friends growing up that played a lot of Roblox. And when I was a kid, that was not me. I was very much a Minecraft guy over Roblox, even though that they are not the same game. They very much are not the same game. But, I mean, when you're a dumb kid, you're like, ooh, blocky characters. One block game versus the other block game. So I just stuck with Minecraft. But I did start getting into Roblox over the last 2 years, I think it was. Even then, I don't really play that much. I got into Roblox because it was during the big controversies of Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just the same thing over and over again. And they get away with charging you $70 and I guess nowadays $80 for Call of Duty every single year. Oh, we have the light. Let's see if we can do the cap. Oh, okay. Wow, they just immediately have you starting in a dive. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think the free camera is gonna be a big help here in getting this Power Star. I don't like getting this Power Star here. Oh. Because you kind of only have one attempt, and if you screw it up, you have to just die and try again. Oh man, we're gaining a lot of speed. We're gaining a lot of speed here, guys. Ay, 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 ay. No! Turn around. We can get it. We can get it. We can get it. We can get it. I know we can. Come on. Oh, we were right there. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it there. There's so many green beans in Roblox. Wow, we barely made that. There's so many green beans. I don't know what that means. I hope that's not made to be derogatory towards Roblox players. That would be a little insane if it was. I didn't know that. I didn't know that people who play Roblox graduated to such hatred. If that's the case. But what was I saying? So people actually banded together and made their own Call of Duty alternative through Roblox. I'll actually show it off one day. I think that'd be kind of cool. And it's really well made. It's free to play. You just need a Roblox account. And it's not even like you need a good PC to run it. I have Roblox on my phone. I was able to play the Call of Duty clone at 60 frames on my phone. Which is wild. From Grow a Garden. I've never heard of Grow a Garden. I still think that because of how little I play Roblox, my knowledge on it is very limited. I know the Call of Duty clone, and I know the Sonic Speed Simulator, because you guys know me. I am a junkie for Sonic stuff. And the Roblox Speed Simulator is made by people as a part of Sega, from my understanding at least. And it's really well made. The community is really cool in there, and there's a lot of fun stuff you can just do in it. I think we actually almost got... Did we almost just get the 100 coins? I think if we apply ourselves, we can actually get 100 coins right now. What am I missing here? Alright, hold on. I gotta lock in. Oh, oops. I think that's just a 1-up, right? Is this just a 1-up? I think it's just a 1-up up here. I'm gonna feel really stupid when this is just a 1-up. It's just a 1-up, yep. There's nothing else up here? Okay. I know the power star is when you open the door, but... Yes, the Call of Duty clone. There was a game that me and a bunch of my friends got into called Prison Pump. It's just a glorified cookie clicker. So green beans is a trend from Grow a Garden. I'm glad I know that now. That sounds interesting. There is, there's like a beauty model walkway game that I know is super huge amongst people in Roblox, and yes, I will admit I have tried it for myself. And if you have a cool crew of people to play with, it's a fun time. Do I have to agree to racing you right now? I kind of don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna pass, because I think I'm gonna do the 100 coins and the red coin right now. I missed the coin. That's a shame. Maybe we don't need that one blue coin. Let's see if we can just get 100 coins without it. I doubt that one blue coin will be necessary to getting the power star for 100. Maybe we'll loop back. I think we're just gonna do the red coins though, is my guess. Sorry, I know someone just wrote something in the chat. I need to get to a safe spot. Man, Mario 64 was a nightmare to control. Yeah. Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me. It's insane. You know, it was considered, we do have to remember, way back when, it was considered a technical marvel. And I do think in a way that is kind of beautiful. Because the evolution of games really is endless when you have the power of imagination, creativity, and determination. Honestly. I think there's a red coin right here. Yes. Almost forgot about that. I'm not worried about not reaching the quota yet on 100. I think if we go over here, we can teleport back to spawn. Is that right? Yes. Man, this free camera alone, I will say, is quality of life enough for me. Another really cool thing is if you ground pound really close to when you're about to impact, when you're about to have impact on the ground, it will negate the fall damage that you would otherwise experience, which I think is super helpful. Are we going to meet the... Oh, yes, perfect. There is a switch here that is going to spawn. I was really worried for a second that we were going to die there. That's going to spawn a flurry of blue coins. Okay, not a flurry, a couple of blue coins. Is this the last red coin? I kind of hope it isn't. Actually, no, it's not. I know where the last one is. I'm not looking forward to getting that last red coin. Oh, no, it's over there. Perfect. We don't have to do the conveyor belt, right? Thank goodness. And that's 100 coins. Perfect. Wow. What timing, right? I have like 100 stars. Yeah, honestly, it was also really ambitious to have such a collectathon of goodies to find in the first 3D game. I mean, hey, a sandbox as well was just such a power move for a 3D platformer at the time. And I mean, it's not like it was a one of a kind in its generation either. I mean, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, they're all guilty of the same thing. And I don't mean to say guilty in a negative connotation either, because they're all fantastic games. All right, I think we're good to. Oh, you know what? I wasn't supposed to jump down, right? No, I was not supposed to jump down. Yippee! Charles was just having a blast in the booth during this. I already. All right, Charles, we need you to scream like your legs are being sawed off, like you just got abducted by the terrorists in the first Iron Man movie, and they're ripping you limb from limb. You need to do that, but like be a joyous Italian plumber, whilst doing it. Oh yeah, we gotta long jump across this bridge. There we go. How's that for acrobatics? I will say, for the distance Mario is able to cover with a long jump, you would think he's some sort of Olympian, when he certainly does not look the part. It's really impressive. The little penguin is lost. What do we do? As you guys saw, there was a giant mother penguin down at the bottom of the summit. So what we're gonna do is grab the baby. Now, it's unfortunately not as simple as using the teleporter over here and then warping down there. If you use the teleporter, you actually lose the baby. So we actually do have to go the long way. Whether that's sliding down or just jumping down the summit on your own accord. The freedom is yours. The choices are yours and yours alone, which I think is pretty cool. If you get your leg cut off, where would you feel the pain? Probably the nerve endings, from where the incision was made is my speculation. I guess the question is where would the incision be made at that point, I suppose. This is getting pretty morbid, if you ask me. Oh no, the thing isn't here. What? Wait, the thing isn't here. How am I supposed to get down there? Oops. Oh, you know what? I can cross the bridge. I'll cross the bridge. Come here. Come here. Oh, we're not in a good spot here. We have to go really slow now. I will say, the introduction of an analog stick, a full 360 moving stick module for controllers, did make the ability for walking and crawling possible, and it's shown in Mario 64 as well, where I'm able to do very slow-paced maneuvering with Mario here, or I can just go into a run. It's obviously not as drastic of a difference while I'm carrying this penguin, but the difference is there, and when you play the game for yourself, you do notice it. I think it's pretty awesome. Mama, I have your penguin. I've also just decided Penguin is my main in Mario Kart World. He's the coolest NPC in the Mario universe. But yeah, you can just walk, like super slowly, you can sneak, or you can just go into, a full sprint. So, run button there is no more in 3D Mario. At least until Mario 3D Land and 3D World, which are the worst 3D Mario games, personally. Man, look at us. We're already at 18 stars. We're kind of going crazy. The big penguin race. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for the big bombastic race against the big penguin here? All right. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. You think I'm afraid of you? Think I'm afraid? Now, there's something super interesting about racing the penguin here. Unfortunately, you cannot cheese this race as you could Koopa the Quick in Bob-omb Battlefield. If you go through that secret crevice there, the penguin will call you out for cheating, and he will not give you the star because you took a gentleman's sport and made it childish, I suppose. I think we can beat the penguin right over here. Perfect. Got to the finish right before. So I think we're going to get the star here. I thought you were going to throw the baby off of the level. No. Oh my goodness. I mean, I could. I could if free will. If I decide to have free will in that sense. Maybe, but probably not. All right, man, we're going crazy right now. We're going crazy on the stars. The snowman lost his head. This is my least favorite mission. Not my least favorite mission in the game. It might be. It's definitely in this world. It is. Shoot. I mean, okay, I'm gonna throw you off the summit here because I know it's not a bottomless pit. I'm not throwing you into the ether. Shoot. Man, the game really wants you to live right now. Alright, you'll survive. Oh. Okay. Alright, never mind. Sorry, Oreo. The game really does not want me to throw that baby off a ledge. To your disarray. So actually, if we go over here, we're going to find if Mario won't slip and fall. Boing! We're going to see that there's the body here. I need a good head on my shoulders. Do you know anyone in need of a good body? I'll follow you if you do. Even though you're going to apparently lead the way, this is really annoying of a mission. You have to make sure that the snowball is following you at a decent pace. Otherwise, the snowball is going to lose track of where it's supposed to go, and it will careen all the way to the right, where you actually want it to go to the left over here and hit the snowman. I will tell you right now, no part of my being thought we were gonna get that on the first try. I was convinced we were gonna be here for like 10-15 minutes. It is solely because of the free camera feature that we were able to do that first try. I'm kind of blown away by that. I'm kind of blown away by the fact that we were able to do that so seamlessly. And that's just an example of why having a free camera is so beneficial in modern games. Okay, yeah, there's one more star that we gotta get here. So let's go get it. Ba-ba-ba. Wall kicks will work. I like this one. This is the mission that really goes into detail about the acrobatic potential of Mario 64. And it's pretty cool. So we're gonna just skip doing what the game wants us. The game wants us to go on the little lift over here and then do a careful jump. But we're just gonna talk to the Bob-omb over here. So we can open up the cannons. I'm not the only one who was scared of the snowman's face. Oh, someone just brought some hearts into the stream. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the support, guys. It really means a lot. But we can also just skip the cannon entirely if you're ballsy enough and just wall jump and do that. Now, the game will try to stop you with these spring-loaded flower enemies again in such a tight area. And it's actually strategically, the roof is strategically diagonal here because once you spring off, it will actually make it so that you're no longer hovering above the platform and you will die. You will die if you jump onto those enemies. So here it is telling you that this is how you long jump. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make that jump initially. You might be able to do a jump dive. This is where they want you to do the somersault, and then they want you to double jump to get onto the wall and wall jump there and dive. Honestly, really great mechanics. And then they have an icy floor here teaching you to be careful. The terrain in this game is developed very smart. They thought 15 steps ahead, for the most part, in a lot of these areas. So yeah, we just finished course 4. I think we skipped course 3. I think that's Jolly Roger Bay. I think that's the name of it. Jolly Roger Bay. It's either Jolly Roger Bay or Dire Docks, I believe. I think this is, it might be Dire Docks. Jolly Roger Bay is later in the game. Sorry, this is Dire Docks. Dire Docks has some of the best music in the... Oh, no, this is Jolly Roger Bay. Guys, I'm dumb. Forgive me. Forgive me for my inadequacy of Mario lore. But... Ooh. Ooh. So good. It's so good. I love the music of Jolly Roger Bay in Super Mario 64. It is legitimately so incredible. So, and I think, I mean, the first mission of every location, for the most part in this game, they do condition you to still, even though you have the freedom of going in any direction or doing any star you want for the most part, they still very much condition you to follow a set path, at least in terms of the mission structure of Mario 64. Because the first mission of Jolly Roger Bay, the ship has sunken into the ocean. So or into the bay, excuse me. So the first mission is to raise the ship out of the water. And the only way to do that is to release the magical power star that's anchoring the ship down here. I hate this one because you have to get this eel to get out of the hole. And there's no real set way of doing it properly. And while you're swimming underwater, you also have to worry about your oxygen running out, which is also your health bar. And the eel kind of just has a mind of its own in this regard. It's really infuriating. So it's going to be really tricky to get that eel to get out. So I'm going to go over here and collect some coins. Just because I want to be able to have oxygen. I want to be able to breathe while I'm... Ow! Oh! Oh! Okay. My bad. My fault. Actually, no, while we're at it, we're already over here. I think we're just going to do this power star over here. I want to see if I remember the order. This, and this. Was that it? Yeah? How about that? Cooking right now. That's 22 stars, baby. That's 22 stars. How about that? Well done. Underwater levels. Not the biggest fan of underwater levels. I 100% understand that. Underwater levels, to me, I'm very mixed on, in the sense of that they usually are responsible for some of my favorite music tracks in a game, right? But then when you're playing games with water that you can also get submerged in and swim underwater, I'm not a huge fan of swimming physics, like swimming gameplay, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it's manageable, it's fine, but I guess that shows how much of a Sonic fan I am. I'm a freaking hydrophobe in video games. But it also doesn't really come from, like, a phobia of the ocean either. It's more so just, like, I don't like how heavy my character and the gameplay experience becomes when you're in water, you know? I like a very fluid, very smooth gameplay experience. This guy won't get out. This guy won't leave. I don't know why. Zed, what would you do if you left your home and it was a Mario water level? You know what? Man, let me... What would I do? What would I do in that sense? If all of this became water. I would be screwed. That's a given. If all of this became water, yeah, but like if I went outside and all of the world just became water, honestly, I think we'd all be kind of screwed, don't you think? Like, I think it'd be pretty bad. It'd get except fate. I think that's what I'd honestly. That's just what I'd end up having to do. that's just the circumstance. Oh, sorry, Mario. I made you fall asleep there a little bit. I think I would just have to accept that that's the way the world is, and then I would do my very best to train my lineage in the ways of the water, like the Avatar sequel. I don't think, was that movie any good? It probably wasn't. I haven't seen the original Avatar since it was first in theaters. That was a phenomenal movie, but I just never watched the sequel. And now there's a third movie coming out, from my understanding. And then a video game came out, which was interesting. And then just hope that my family line lives on, and then they develop gills. Or maybe it'll be like Wind Waker, and then they just create like Earth 2. It's just another layer of the planet. What do you want? What do you want? You need to leave. You need to get out. You don't belong in that ship. That is not your home. I don't know what to do to get this guy out. Sir, please. Please, I'm begging you. Oh! Okay, hold on. We gotta, oh, please make it to the surface, Mario. Oh, no. Whew. Man, I wonder if there's a mod. There probably is, for Mario 64 on PC now. Mario's just like, he grasps for air, he gets to the surface, and he's just like, oh, he's gone. He's gone. Where did he, I don't know where he went. But I don't care. Yes. Into another one. Which one? I think this is the order. No, I was wrong. Oh, man. Okay. Is it this one? No! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna have to deal with the eel again. Come on. Oh, come on, Mario! Whew. Oh, man. That's exhilarating. What a rush. Probably better plan than anything I could come up with. Honestly, you just gotta have those Batman contingency plans, you know? How am I? Okay. All right, I'm 0 for 3. Can I be 1 for 4? I'd be concerned if I wasn't 1 for 4. I don't know what else I would... Can I please get the air? Yeah. And then I think it's this one. Yeah, and then it's just clockwise at this point. What would you do if you was in a Sonic the Fighters? Like the original arcade game? The original arcade game of Sonic the Fighters. I haven't played that since it came out on Xbox Arcade in 2012. I don't remember what it originally came out on before that. Now here's my question to you, Oreo. Would I just be me? Would I just be me, like chilling like a villain in Sonic the Fighters? Because then I need to figure out what my moveset would be. Or am I just like Zed the Hedgehog? Like, am I just Zack the Zedgehog or something? That's my question to you. Can the eel come out to play? Does it have to? I don't know if I don't know if I want to be spending my Monday night hanging out with an eel. But I guess oh, okay. Up. Let's turn this around. Let's turn this guy around. If I was in a Sonic the Fighters and I could make my own moveset akin to Sonic, though, I would definitely have a drop dash. Probably have a spin slash from Sonic Frontiers. That would go hard. I think that'd be cool. Like a human? Ooh, like a human? I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd be cooked. Eggman stands a chance because, you know, he's got an IQ of 300. But, I don't. I don't. I'm not a mechanical engineer in any way. I'm not versed in robotics. I think what I would do is, I think I would need Batman prep time for a Wile E. Coyote scenario. So I think I would use the Batman prep time to, like, say if I was fighting Sonic, I would make all of the terrain ice. And then I would just be wearing ice skates. I guess, now I think about it, I don't know why Shadow doesn't do that. Interesting train of thought. I think I would do that for Sonic. And then I would put chili dog stands around the environment. And this is assuming the arena is quite large and could fit food trucks, I guess. And then I would put a bunch of chili dog food trucks there, with really high dose laxatives. So he would be in a really awful state physically, to where he's too distracted to fight me. Okay, this is the Red Coins mission, sorry. Had to go on a little tangent there to look at that. I think that would be my strategy for fighting Sonic. And then to cap it off, while he's distracted by the physical pain his stomach and his intestines are enduring, I would then cap off and go full circle with the Wile E. Coyote bit, and then I would paint on a Wild Canyon wall a tunnel-like structure that he runs at Mach 9 into, and then he ends up with a really bad concussion, and then he's just he just can't fight anymore at that point. Like he can't even fight, like, less run, I think. Honestly, that's my, yeah. Someone got to commission Zed the Hedgehog now. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what I just welcomed into the world, but I'm sure I'll live to regret it. Matt Logan, welcome to the stream with the chili dogs. I'm not gonna lie. Chili dogs, they're gas. They are gas. I like them a lot. But, I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, type of hot dog, honestly. Granted, I'm someone who is limited by allergies, that I can't experience what people consider to be the top tier condiment, being mustard on hot dogs. At the same time, though, I also hear I don't miss much. I'm allergic to mustard seeds, so, which is, oh my gosh. Okay, so this weekend, like I mentioned, I went to a concert, and ahead of the concert, it was in New York City, went to check out this place I've been seeing on social media a bunch. Ended up being a phenomenal chicken joint, Fluffy's Chicken. You should check them out. Yes, this is a free endorsement, I suppose. But it was a really awesome place. They really advertise their own homemade fluffy sauce, they call it. Unfortunately, it's with a combination of chipotle sauce, which I can have chipotle sauce, but I'm not a mayonnaise guy either. I'm just not a mayonnaise guy personally. I also am not a huge fan of the consistency or the look of mayonnaise. I'm weird like that. I'm very particular in that way. But it's derived of chipotle sauce and honey mustard. So I cannot have the fluffy sauce, unfortunately. But people do like honey mustard. When people say that they enjoy mustard, it's usually honey mustard. So yeah, I cannot have a burger with no honey mustard. Burger with no honey mustard. I think that's what they say, right? That was a thing for a while. It's a shame. But yeah, like, I can't have a lot of condiments, just because of my allergies. So chili dogs, granted, you don't need mustard on a chili dog. You need melted cheese, chili, and a dog, and then you're set. And I think that's an incredible combination. I do love me a good chili dog. But I'm honestly more of a traditional, just ketchup. And honestly, that's all you need. Especially when you're at a baseball game. Oh my god. Dude, a ball game dog hits like no other, man. Seriously. So good. Honey mustard and chicken tenders are really good. That's a really popular combination. I remember at the there's a community pool that I would go to all the time as a kid with my friends, and they had the pavilion area where you can get snacks and such. and we would always get chicken tenders, and I was the chicken tenders, and I got barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is the top tier dipping sauce, in my opinion. But I would get that with my chicken tenders, but all my friends would get honey mustard. And it's not like an airborne thing. It's not like I would smell it and I'd be like, but like, but I mean, I've kind of just been conditioned, like I can't eat it, so obviously I'm not gonna go out of my way to be curious about it. And I guess over time I've just also just not been a fan. Where did the star spawn? Is it on the ship? I think it's on the ship. That I just wasn't, like, I'm just not a fan of how it smells either. But you know, different strokes for different folks. Unfortunately, some strokes are just mandatory in my case. But yeah, man, chili dogs are good. Glizzy dog. Bro, going from glizzies to God. What would you do if you was a god? If I was a god? Ooh. If I was a god, what would I do? You know, that's... I'm not gonna lie. That's not something I really think about often. I don't know how often people think about that. I think you should fear the people that think about what they would do if they were a god. Outside of create world peace. I think that's like the thing to do. Create world peace. People have homes. No one's homeless. No one has to go hungry. I think that's like the baseline stuff, I guess. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we have to hit these pillars, and then we have to parkour our way onto a platform. I think I overshot it. Dang, I didn't even get the one up there. Huh. You know, not as terrible of a shot as I thought it would be. But honestly, not that terrible of a shot, yeah. The Glizzy God. I'm imagining the scene from Sonic 2. Spoilers, in case you've lived under a rock and haven't seen Peak Cinema, that is the Sonic the Hedgehog live-action trilogy. Sonic 2, when the Master Emerald breaks and becomes the 7 Chaos Emeralds, when he turns super, he uses his godlike powers to summon lightning from the sky, and then it's just a delicious chili dog. And then he spawns 2 more corn dogs, my dumbass, 2 more chili dogs, that land, sticking inwards into Knuckles' eye. Blind is a miracle. I'm very grateful for Knuckles' quick recovery in that regard, but man. All right, first water bottle almost down, guys. If you guys are longtime viewers of the stream, you will know that I yap and I yap and I yap until there's nothing left to yap about. All right, we cannot get the last power star in Jolly Roger Bay as of yet. Oh, Crud is right. Yeah, I am. But we're gonna go into the secret crevice up here. Some people don't even see this when they're first playing Mario 64. And some people like myself can't even reach it because they don't know how to play the game properly. And I just missed entirely over there. I'm playing People Playground right now. People Playground. Is that a People Playground? Is that another Roblox game? Or to me it sounds like a VR chat thing, maybe. I don't know. Spoiler, Sonic does go fast in the movies. I was a little taken back by that when I first saw it. I did not expect Sonic to go fast. But you know, the world is just full of surprises. We are summoned to the water box. I don't know if that's the official name of this area. This is one of the castle's hidden stars, where the entire box is made up of water. If you do not collect the red coins in time, or if you collect all of the coins in the area and then don't get the star in time, you will eventually drown. There is no surface at the top of this box you can go to. It is a matter of life and death. So, oh my goodness, holy hiccup, excuse me. So swim like your life depends on it, because quite frankly, all 22 of them in my case do. Audio cutting? Oh no, my audio is cutting. I think I know why. I think it's I think my bit rate just started tweaking out there for a second. No worries. Let me know if it's persisting. Please let me know. your guys' input on how the audio production everything is really does mean a lot to me. It's super helpful. Because honestly, figuring it out all on your own is pretty tricky. It's a little tricky because you have to do all the audio mixing. You have to monitor 17 different audio outputs at once. I wish that was hyperbole. It's not, but excuse me. People's Playground is a sandbox game. You know, a sandbox game that I recently got into that I think is actually going to put a lot more value into my PS5. I got it on sale for like $5, and I thought that was awesome. I've never noticed that Peach mural over there. Oh, it's reflective of the outside of the castle. That's cool. That is Dream. I think it's Dream or Dreams. It was made for the PlayStation 4. But it's obviously backwards compatible for the PlayStation 5, and people actually make experiences in there that run specifically for the PlayStation 5's hardware. I think that's really cool. This is the Slip and Slide. This is an iconic part of Mario games. There is a hidden star that even Bowser couldn't find. So you get 1 star for making your way through the slide. You get another star for completing this trial in less than 21 seconds. Let's see if we can get it on the first try. I'm not sure if we will, but you know, it's worth a shot. It'd be really cool if we could. Maybe the free camera will help us in terms of making these tight turns relative to Mario's turning radius. We'll see. Honestly, it looks like we're making pretty good time already. Ah! Oh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? There we go. We did. That's awesome. Good stuff. Imagine, oh, I'm gonna play Mario Kart World. I hope you have a fantastic time playing Mario Kart World. There have been so many changes to Mario Kart World in terms of just the meta, as well as the skill ceiling, even the skill floor. The skill floor is even high, all of a sudden. Like, people are good at the game now. It's really concerning how good people got at the game. Like, more often than not, you don't even see racers on the track anymore. They're driving on the walls. They're parkouring off of the pillars. It's honestly really impressive. I think this will be the first Mario Kart that I am, where I would consider myself bad relative to the overall, wow, we did that one without even trying. Like, compared to the general audience of players. Because people are just really creative with the game. They're getting super creative with it. I'm almost done 100%ing free roam as well. I'm still not done with it. It's a nightmare finishing free roam. It's crazy, guys. We've been playing for we've been streaming now for a little over an hour and a half. We've been playing for a little less than that, and we're already a fourth of the way through the game. I think that's pretty insane. We actually have to go back to Bob-omb Battlefield, I almost forgot, to collect the wing cap star. Sonic 4 running away from job applications, and I'm staying in the live chat. Well, I appreciate you staying just to hang out, Oreo. It really means a lot. Sonic, honestly, in this inflating economy, Sonic is going to have to figure out what to do for a living, honestly. We all do at some point, you know? That would actually be really funny if James Marsden's character, Tom, was just like, Sonic, look, you gotta start. I know you've saved the planet a couple of times, I guess, but you gotta start contributing. You gotta start contributing. I mean, we put food on your plate and a roof over your head. Like, where's our cut of the rent, you know, of the mortgage? I mean, at the same time, Tom makes that crazy cop money, you know, I guess. I wonder how much Tom makes from turning off his body cam in Green Hill Zone. Alright, we gotta get that one last hoop and then we're good. Have you seen 2012? It's so good. The movie? Because I hope, because I really hope, No, I have not seen. I hope I don't, hurt your, expectations, but no, I have not seen it. Alright, I forgot the star spawns in over here. Here we go! That's just the plot of the unemployed Sonic web series. That's actually excellent. I love that. It's funny, there's, because Sonic 4 is naturally going to have a very massive budget, compared to the previous movies. It makes me think of, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, like the games. We'll get to those one day. So and at least in terms of, okay, just talking about the future right now in terms of streaming for this week. Tomorrow, I do want to stream tomorrow. I'm debating in my head right now, and I'll ask you guys right now if we want to keep playing Mario 64, if we're going to keep playing it. I guess it'll still depend on how far we get with this. But if we want to keep playing Mario 64, or if we want to play Batman Arkham Asylum, because oh no. Oh, there's no free camera. There's no free camera in this area. Oh no. Guys, I think we're going to be screwed. Or if we want to play Batman Arkham Asylum. I mean, whether or not you guys want to see Arkham Asylum tomorrow, I will inevitably, excuse me, play Batman Arkham Asylum for you guys, just because it's a game that I really cherish. It's just a game I have so much fun playing. Oh, Mario, relax. Oh man, okay. Oh man, I do love these Bowser areas. These are a real test of what you've been conditioned to learn from the game thus far. And the music is just so, like, it builds up suspense, not And then there's also red coins that you have to collect as you're traveling up to fight Bowser. They're actually pretty cheeky here. They try to hide a red coin here. So they do encourage you to change the camera. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can tell that the PC port does fine-tune the camera because there are a lot more different angles that it clips to, which I do appreciate, actually. Man, there's a lot of one-ups in the Bowser areas. I forgot about that. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. And it's inverted for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, the last red coin is... Ah, crud. It's here. Oh, and it does a perfect bird's eye view, too? Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, I don't think I can ever play Mario 64 the way God intended again. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Heavenly Father, but this is too good of... These are too good of improvements. And yeah, they expect you to long jump here. So if you didn't do that wall jumping mission, then you might not have the training necessary for this. Do you like horror games and can tell you one? Please let me know about horror games. I am anticipating for the month of October that we just play a bunch of horror games, and I will start off the month playing the original Luigi's Mansion. It's not a scary game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a good way to ease everyone into it. One of my favorite games ever is the original Outlast. I love the original Outlast. I haven't played the second one, though. Actually, I have a really funny story. Look outside. It's an RPG. Ooh, interesting. I will have to look that up, actually. Oh, here's Bowser. And he, yeah, Bowser definitely, was not a looker when this game first came out. Oh, dude, the wide camera is actually so helpful for this. Now, the whole point of this fight is to get Bowser's tail and throw him at the spike balls. If you do, then you win. But, I want to play Outlast definitely at some point. Without a doubt. But during college, we had one of my best buds. He mentioned that he had one of our friends mentioned that they had Outlast for the PlayStation, and it was his roommate, and he just got a PS5 that Christmas, and we were like, perfect. Put your copy of Outlast on the PlayStation. We'll all get together and we'll watch you play Outlast. And he's not a fan of horror games. But it was so much fun playing it together. Another horror game I really love is Until Dawn, the Butterfly Effect horror game. I really wish I could experience that game for the first time again. I played it with my friends in high school, and it was so memorable. It was so fun. But I do need to get more into horror games. I really want to play Alien Isolation. That's a game I've wanted to play since it was first announced, and still have never played it. Still have never seen gameplay of it either. One day I will. I just need to set aside the time to actually do it. But yeah, play Look Outside. Absolutely, I will look into it without a doubt. I'll see if it's a game for me, and we'll absolutely reconvene on that. Yeah, the Outside story. The story is good. I can attest. Look Outside is very good. Man, all right, man. You guys are really selling me on this. Honestly, yeah. I think I just might have to. So here we are in the back castle courtyard of Peach's castle. Now we can see a little cage. It looks at first to be a bird cage, but it's a boo cage. Ha ha ha. So we have to kill that boo in order to enter in. The way that you can kill boos in Mario 64 is looking away and then ground pounding on them. That is how you eliminate the boos here. And some of them have yellow coins, some of them have red coins, and some of them have blue coins. I believe that once you enter Big Boo's Haunted Mansion, which we are going to right now, once you start traversing this world. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone there. What was that? I don't know I have no idea what that was about, but that was a little crazy. That was a little crazy. But once we start moving around here, there's gonna be more boos that traverse the courtyard that will carry red coins for a hidden star. But now that we're here at the Haunted Mansion, our objective is to hunt down every single boo that is in the mansion, to then have the big boo, the big bad of the mansion, spawn in this main room, to then relieve the power star to us. And what I really like about the boos, and even this eye creature in this mansion, is that they all, for the most part, drop blue coins. So the 100 coin mission is not that bad, honestly, in this. Now, you see this this blue eye guy. He shoots bubbles and sometimes even lasers at you. The way you kill him, just run in circles. Run in circles, and then he disintegrates. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Is there a boo in this room? I don't believe there is. Oh, no, there is. I was wrong. Come here, boo. Yeah. Yeah. It might be worth a shot to try and do the 100 coins here. But I don't know if, I honestly don't know if it's better to do it here or in another mission. We already have 22, so, excuse me, I'm not sure. There are a couple of boos that we're still missing. Oh! Yippee! I don't know if, you know what? I think the game actually expects us to go to a different world before Big Boo's haunt. Because I think I'm realizing I'm missing the Vanish Cap. I don't remember if the Vanish Cap is a necessity or not. I don't remember. This is trying to recall off the top of my head right now. Forgive me. Oh, the blue coin switch isn't even here yet. Yeah, I really don't think they want us to be at this place yet. Or is the blue coin switch in the back of the mansion? Hold on. I know I'm saying a lot right now at once. that if you're unfamiliar, I'm sure can sound and come off confusing. Alright, that's for the super wide, right? Oh, hello, eye. That startled me a little bit. I'm not gonna. No! Die, eye. Yeah, give me that money. Give me that money. I need that paper. Give me that cash. That is a deep cut. I don't know if I don't know if you guys will recognize it, but all right, yeah, the switch isn't back here, but there's still some coins, I guess. Okay. Oh, is it back here? Okay, no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You can do the boo mission here. Here comes the Master of Mischief. Yeah, so we've eliminated all the boos there. So now we go back to the main room, and we can now fight the big boo. I think we can do the 100 coins. I think we honestly could pull off the 100 coins in this mission. I might be wrong. I hope I'm not. I know that you need the Vanish Cap to get a specific blue coin. To get one specific blue coin, but again, one blue coin I don't think is gonna really make the difference. Truth be told. Do you want a little story of Look Outside? I would like as much of a story as you can provide without, ideally without any potential spoilers. I think that'd be awesome, actually. Just so I have an idea of what I'm getting myself into, I suppose. Excuse me. My throat is fatiguing slightly. I do not want to collect that star. I did not mean to, Okay. There's a book here that's gonna attack me, right? Where are you, book? Oh, did I already defeat the book? I think I did. Yeah, if you defeat the books here, they also spawn blue coins upon death. But yeah, I would seriously love, I would love, not a synopsis, I suppose, but, I had to be very careful grabbing that ledge. Oh! Ah! This is not where I want to go yet. This is a different mission. Shoot. Not what I meant to do. Oh, okay. My bad. Let's see. Oh, wait, you know what? You know where I have to go for a bunch of coins? Up here. To go here, and then wall jump up here. Secret room. Here's the switch. Free 20 coins. And then this boo, if we can get this boo to stay here, that's gonna be another. And now we just need red coins. And then we have 100 coins. We just need one red coin, yeah. Oh, or I can just kill this book. Yeah, it's death to book. All right, 100 coin mission, done. Nice. I don't want to collect the... I do not want to collect the red coin star, because I don't want to hunt the boos all over again, so I'm just going to collect this one. Because I like having the upstairs immediately accessible. It's convenient. Alright. 34 stars. Well done. Well done, us. Guys, we're doing a really great job, I think. I think we're really doing a great job. And the support's also been great tonight, guys. Thanks so much. I think we might play more Mario 64 tomorrow. I think I'm really getting into this groove right now. Now that I'm getting used to the controls again. I think we'll do some Mario 64 tomorrow. And then Wednesday I will not be streaming. Wednesday I had made the agreement to see some friends I haven't seen in a little bit. I'm gonna be doing that Wednesday, and then Thursday, I believe it is. There is a presentation for oh man, what is it a presentation for? For EA Skate. The new Skate live service game that's coming out. It's happening at noon. I don't think I'm gonna stream that. I don't know if I want to stream that. I'm just not. I mean, I love the skate games. They're some of my favorite games ever. I love flow state stuff. But dude, no way. It's just goodness. What was I saying? Sorry. Just lost track of what I was saying there. But yeah, I'm not super huge on EA as a company, and I don't think it's gonna be exciting enough of a presentation to stream it. But I do think I want to stream on Thursday. I just don't. I have big weekend plans, and I don't know if they begin Thursday. I don't recall if they begin Thursday or Friday. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. I just need to look back on that, is all. But I mean, whenever we finish Mario 64, I had the idea of maybe I want to play Sunshine, but at the same time, it's the end of summer, so I don't think it would be the time to do that. So I think I'll play Arkham Asylum after finishing Mario 64. That seems to be my game plan. You are Sam, the main character, and an eye pokes from the wall of your apartment, and it tells you to look outside. And when you see a god called the Visitor. When you look at it, you turn into a monster, and you need to survive 15 days. Interesting. Oh man, excuse me. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. At the same time, it kind of sounds familiar. I think I've seen my buddy streaming it, actually. He might have played it. But I'm not familiar. At least I'm not immediately recognizing based off of the summary, but it definitely sounds really interesting. Oh, did I just kill 2 boos for the price of 1? Do they all just come out of this portrait? Yeah, they do. Okay. Whoa! Oh, okay. Come on. Whoa! Hello. It's just this guy again. It has gone? It has gone? Oh, gore. I'm sorry. I can't read. I'm dumb. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. It has gore. Okay, sick. I mean, I'm cool with that. And the soundtrack is fire? Bet. Okay. Sick. Alright. Man, we're making really good progress here, honestly. Wah! Wah! Ba, 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 ba. Secret of the Haunted Books. This is the one that I was looking at earlier at the library. Ooh! So we gotta go up here. And then I believe it's this door. Yes. It's one long jump through here, a second long jump here. And then it's just... Ow, shoot. I meant to hit the top one. Top one, bottom one, and then middle one. Yep. And it opens. So secret room. I'm a big smiling friend's nut. I'm excited for when you play Look Outside. I will promise you that if we don't get to it within the month of September, I don't think we're gonna, I mean, we're not gonna get into it this month, I don't think. It's already almost the end of August. And, it's already the end of August. September's right around the corner. And I do want to save spooky games for October. That will be an October game. It seems pretty cool. It does seem pretty cool. Seek the red coins! Okay, sure. There were no red coins in the shed area, right? I don't think there were. I don't immediately recall. I know there's one behind the murder piano. Ow! I want to go home. There are 2 up here. Woohoo! There we go. And was there one in here? No. I know that there's 1, maybe 2 on the floor above this room. But I will, I'll keep grabbing the ones over here that I know. Yeah. And then there is not 1 over here. I think the rest of them are upstairs, right? I mean, I guess they have to be, right? Yeah, I recognize this part, yeah. There's 1 there, and then 1 there. I think that's it for all the ones that are in this room. And then there is 1 more in here. Where's the last one, though? Let me see if I remember. It's not here. Oh! My bad. I know where it is. It's in here. They turn the corner, and it's in this room. Bada bing, bada star. Have you played Little Nightmares 1? I haven't. I haven't played Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is a game the first time I actually saw Little Nightmares was, I think, during a Nintendo Direct. And it looked really unsettling. It looked super unsettling, but that's what caught my eye on it, though, is the thing. Man, this water is just deep enough that it causes you to swim. Wah! Do we have only 1 more star in this area? Yeah, and we can't do it, unfortunately. Play it after Look Outside. Okay, I'll figure out the agenda of the horror games for sure. All right, I think now we are prompted to go here. Yep, to the next areas. All right, now if we really wanted to, we could face off against Bowser right now, but I don't really want to. I'm gonna see if we can cheese getting through here. I don't think we're gonna be able to, honestly, but it would be cool if we could. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be. I could have sworn. I was about to say I could have sworn I have before. I now just have. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you're not supposed to go this way. I don't think. Maybe you are. Actually, no. I think you. Yeah, I think you are actually, because you go up here. Yeah. You get to these squares, and you ground pound them. And now, the water's shrunk down here. But what does that have to do with anywhere else in the castle? Well, if we go through the door here, you'll see the water is now completely gone from Peach's courtyard, or castle front yard. And we can't get these coins down here anymore. But at the same time, we now have access to a hole in here. We are now in the Vanish Cap course. And similar to the Wing Cap, this also has a set of 8 red coins that we gotta find. Thankfully, it is more forgiving, I think, than the Wing Cap one. I mean, granted, if you fall down here, you're screwed. You gotta collect these 4 coins all over again. But it's really not that much of an issue, I don't think. You're not really required to have the Vanish ability again in this course until we get to the end, anyway. And that's for, I think, the last coin. I'm gonna set the super wide for this. Oh, man, okay. Okay. That was... Oh, I didn't feel good about that leap. 7. Okay, awesome. I think we got it. We just can't be stupid here. Oh! We didn't lose a life. We didn't lose a life, I guess. But all right, all right, round 2. So round 2, let's do it. I mean, thanks game for letting me do the infinite 1-up glitch, I suppose. Just keep collecting all these 1-ups. So I gotta stop. I gotta stop just hitting the flag ground. I'm gonna lose all my health and die. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a little disappointing on my part. All right, no, but we got this. We got this. We're gonna do it again. There's nothing better than doing a red coin challenge than doing the same challenge twice and then having to backtrack because I just missed collecting that one. I'm being way too playful with my, oh my goodness, with my movements, I think. Ay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I had to jump sooner for that one. Little Nightmares gives you the creeps. Dude, I bet it's a really unsettling looking game. Like, seriously. Alright. Don't want to fall through the hole. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I had the star. I didn't. That would have been really dumb of me if I just skipped over the star after that. Now, thankfully, we can go back now to Big Boo's haunt and collect that other star. Now that we have access to the Vanish Cap. So let's do just that. Ooh! We can actually go in through this door, which is the way that they want you to go through, usually. Oh, we've got a gold bunny here. Hello, gold bunny. Oh, okay. Thought I got you. Dang. I'm gonna get you, bunny. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't get you. What? Could have sworn that I got you. Yeah, there we go. Yow! I like to think of the Tom sound effect. I should add that to my soundboard for streams. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Thank you for the free star, Mr. Bunny. Or Mrs. Bunny. Alright, let's go back and finish off the Boo haunt. With flair. There we go. Murdered in style is what I will say. Alright. Let's get this last star. It is crazy we have played through a third of this game. This is in like just about 2 hours, is that right? 2 hours? Yeah. Actually, yeah. A little less than 2 hours, I want to say. But it's impressive. Now, something that's really cool about the Vanish Cap is, oh wait, we actually need to bring the Vanish Cap from downstairs, is that it's not just for going through cages and the like. You can also, they actually want you to do it. That's actually why this is here. They want you to grab the Vanish Cap, and then you need to very quickly, for the time that you have the Vanish ability for, they want you to run through the portrait. I think it's so cool that that's just a thing you can do with the Vanish Cap. Let's phase through the portrait here. And now we've got the giant eye, and even though we're semi-transparent, the eye was able to see us for some reason. Do you watch analog horror? Oh my goodness. As a kid, I was really into analog horror. I've got some buds that love analog horror. It is their stuff, and I think that's super awesome. Is that it for Big Boo's haunt? Yeah, it is. We have finished Big Boo's haunt, I suppose. I guess the red coins in the courtyard are exclusive to the DS version. I guess I mistook that. Yeah, yeah. It appears that I mistook the red coins in the courtyard as for the DS iteration of this game. All right, let's keep going. It is crazy how much progress we have made here. Hi, Toad. I'll talk to you. How's it going, buddy? You've already recovered that many stars? Yeah! Absolutely. Yeah, I know. I'm cooking right now, Toad. Like, if we really wanted to, I honestly have the confidence that 4.5, a little less than that we have of playing this game. If we really wanted to, we could just go to the end of the game and fight Final Bowser. Can I talk to you, Toad? Thank you. If you lose your cap, you'll have to go back and find it. Yeah, I don't want that to be the case. Oh, star. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Toad. That was really nice of you. Here we go. All right, here we are, guys. This is Hazy Maze Cave. This level has one of the more notorious, has a bit of an interesting reputation. People aren't the biggest fans of this course. I can't really say I am a huge fan either. We're not gonna do the first mission. We're just gonna get the star up here first. It's definitely an interesting one. And I think a lot of it is just from the fact that, yeah, it's a maze. I don't like mazes. I'm usually not a big fan of labyrinths, labyrinth style games. And before someone asks me, no, I do not like Sonic Labyrinth. Sonic Labyrinth is an objectively terrible Sonic game. I just think it's a bad game in general, but I think there's a door. Yeah, there's a door over there. I don't remember where that door leads to. Let's see. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. I'm dumb. Oh wait, no, it's not. This is the red coin area. Yeah, this is the red coin area. Personally, I think getting the blue coins, I think getting the 100 coins in general in this, in this course sucks. I really don't like it. This area especially annoys me. This room is where the, this room is where the blue coin switch is. Okay, so these guys are, okay, Monty Moles here just are just immortal. I think we go through this door to get to the dinosaur. Oh, you have a cat? Sick. Oh, yep, we went the wrong way. How about that? That's cool. I unfortunately am allergic to both dogs and cats, which is insane. I know. But my brother and his fiance have a puppy, and I love that puppy with my whole heart. It just becomes more difficult to live and sustain my airway when I'm hanging out with that dog. The dog is awesome though. I have a video clip. I have footage of a walkthrough that I recorded almost a year ago. It'll be a year in November. Where, okay, I didn't mean to go this way, but I guess we're gonna do the start. Where I actually have, I'm hanging out with the dog, and he's on camera for just a teensy-weensy little bit. Alright, perfect. Free camera is really coming in clutch for this playthrough. Oh my goodness. One of my best buds has a cat that he let me name, actually. I got to name his cat. Pretty, he's named Max. Pretty awesome kitty. He's like got the white bow tie kitten. I have a large respect for cats. I think they're really cool. I respect that they draw their line of territory, and comfort. and they just know how to take care of themselves for the most part. I mean, obviously they need your help in feeding them and such, and going to give them the care when necessary. But where else am I supposed to go here? I think I go here. Do I turn this way? And then, but didn't I go into this room already? This sends me upwards? Yeah. What? See, this is why I don't like the cave. This is why I don't like the Hazy Maze cave. I'm doing all of the missions except for the first one, and I'm so confused. Okay. I mean, hey, stars are stars. We're still collecting them all, but yeah, we've done 3 of them already, and I know where all of the other 3 are. Like, in terms of like, once I get to the rooms, I know where they are and what to do. I'm dumb. I know what to do. I think. This way. I just have to go the intended direction this time instead of confusing myself. Am I about to die? No. And then whenever we do the red coins is when I'll do the blue coins for this one. I really just don't like this level, honestly. I mean, even right now, I'm not even having a difficult time here. I'm just it's just something about it. I guess it's just what the experiences I carry from when I was a kid playing this game. Now, they ask you of something here, and that is, I believe, swimming beast in the cavern. Yeah, yes, we are at the cavern. We just need to find the swimming beast. There's the swimming beast. Now the swimming beast, who looks like the light was taken out of their eyes a long while ago. We need to ground pound its head, unfortunately. Nintendo's always had a really funny way of expressing how they feel about animals in early games. I mean, hey, like literally when you would do the Yoshi tongue, yeah, it was the Yoshi tongue in Mario World. Bro lays a haymaker on Yoshi, man. I can't believe it. I'm dumb. You have to ground pound his back, and then you can get on his head, and now you can steer him in a direction, which I think is pretty cool. We're gonna go this way. We're not gonna get the star yet, because we have one more power-up to acquire, and that's in this portal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now Metal Mario. Metal Mario is impervious to damage. You can jump straight through enemies, and they will give you some coins. You're also immune to the flow of water, and you will immediately sink down to the bottom of any body of water. And obviously we have 8 more red coins to acquire while we're here. And a bunch of them, 4 of them, are going to be putting the metal cap to the test here. So we're going to save and continue. We're going to get another metal cap. And we're going to grab the rest of these red coins. And then in that same lap, we're going to get this power star. What would you do if you were in the Final Destination movies? I presume you're mentioning the movies Final Destination and not the map in Smash Brothers. If I was in the map in Smash Brothers, I would just ask the referee, like, double check, like, hey, like, no one turned on items, right? That would be a real shame if they turned on items. But I also think if it was in the movies, honestly, if I was in a Final Destination movie, I'd probably do what I already have done, and that's get religion. I don't given the luck or bad luck of characters in the Final Destination films. I think you really, all you really can do is believe in a higher power to save you from those circumstances. Honestly, can we make it to this button in time? I was actually rewatching clips because they were coming up in my YouTube of Final Destination stuff. And yeah, man, like, that stuff's crazy. This is honestly, I don't even know, like, you have to be twisted to be able to come up with the scenarios that come from Final Destination movies, man. Like, seriously. It's kind of insane. Oh, I just felt a sharp, like a sharp spiky sensation in my hand. Swimming beast in the cavern. We'll finally do it. We'll finally do the cavern mission, guys. I promise. Honestly, talking through Hazy Maze Cave really made this a lot more bearable than it normally is. Thank you, guys. This really means a lot. I also like this rendition of the underground theme for Super Mario. It's pretty cool. Maybe there was a... I wonder if there's a draw distance. No, there's no draw distance mod that you can add to this. Well, I guess the mod you would have to put in a recompilation of the game. But... yeah, it's actually funny. Mario will automatically begin facing the direction of the island with the star. Just in case if the player couldn't really, like, put together, like, yeah, you're steering the head of the dino. It's kind of cool. I think it's pretty cool. We can come back here for a free 8 coins later as well. Woohoo! Alright, and now it's 100 coin mission time. Oh boy. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is immediately head for the labyrinth. The labyrinth you want to do first because that's where the blue coin switch is. This is one of those courses where if you mess up the blue coin switch, you might as well just say goodbye to your chances of getting the 100 stars, the 100 coin star. Because it is a genuinely pretty tricky, it's a pretty tricky one, if I were to be honest. So I mean, like, we can defeat these enemies and get some coins and whatnot. And yeah, you also want to have the metal cap for this. You definitely want to have the metal cap because you don't want to be taking damage in this area. So I believe it's this way. Bam. Okay, excellent. Excellent. We got that first try. The rest of these coins should honestly be a cinch getting. I'm hoping, at least. I mean, so far so good, honestly. It's just better to have the metal cap here, because then just bam, I'm invincible. You're dead. What about it, bro? Yeah, turn in the money. Turn in the money. That's what I'm talking about. I've lost track on where I'm supposed to go. Let me see. I think, all right, we already have 62 coins. So we're gonna get a free 16 from the red coins, which means that we can go up here, yes. Go back to the main area through the elevator, and we can go collect the coins that you would otherwise receive from going in the other direction of the maze. As long as we don't die either. Yeah, we're getting crazy coins right now, so. We're honestly in a really good spot. Hot dogs or burgers? Ooh, burgers. Burgers without a doubt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the house that, oh, I don't like that we arrived at this door. I don't like that we ran. Oh, I knew that was gonna come up. I knew that that was going to come up as soon as I did the long jump. What was I saying? Burgers, yes. When I was at school, actually, we had a grill outside of our residence building, and I was the grill master senior year. Self-proclaimed, of course. I was just the one who used it the most out of everybody. I absolutely love that grill. I mean, it brought me my passion for grilling. I would just have days where I would just cook for some of my friends at school, and honestly, it just meant a lot seeing how much they were enjoying the burgers. And then I would do it for my family, and my dad would say, "Hey man, this is the best burger. Like this is as good as burgers get." That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a burger guy than a hot dog dude. I'm definitely more of a sucker for hot dogs when they're at baseball games. They're way too overpriced because you're getting them at a stadium, but they are so, like it's just something about being at the stadium, having a dog. It's just so good. School lunch is pounding the ground. I mean, hey, like, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you know, having a meal plan at school and everything. I think that's super convenient. But especially when you get towards the end of college, you start getting the idea of, you know, like budgeting for groceries, and then think about the amount of money that you save in the real world cooking for yourself rather than ordering out or even ordering DoorDash. I personally can't get with the idea of ordering DoorDash more than like once a week. I was gonna say twice every 2 weeks, but that's just once a week. It's averaged out. I personally can't see myself with that. Oh my goodness, please don't hit me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I can live with that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay. Okay. Oh man. Got me worried a little bit here. Okay. We're fine. But I think that's also just a part of this. Like, I just wanted to get more versed in the cooking and everything. And I love cooking now. It's a good time. Alright, we can't. I need to touch a coin. I desperately need a coin. Just give me something, please. Alright, I know the red coins are in the boxes. Let's make sure we have the wide camera on here. Bada bing, bada coin. Alright, cool. We're healing. The earth is healing. We don't have to destroy this eye. Because we're in a spot where we have enough coins. We can just neglect him. I don't think there's any red coins by the eyes either. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. So. Okay. Okay, that's 4. So now we have to go over to the pole. Dum. Man, I just can't get over the music, man. It's timeless. It's timeless. Okay. So it's gonna have us go this way, right? Yeah. And we have to collect these last 4 coins. That's right. And then we're gonna be done with Hazy Maze Cave. Yay. And then I don't know if I don't remember if they have you do Dry Desert first, or if they have you do Lethal Lava Land. We'll probably do Lethal Lava Land first. I love that one so much. Okay. No, wait, no, it's going without me, no! Shoot. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I think we only need the 2 on that other platform, right? So we can actually press the button here and then just skip over. And then we just need to... Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Oops. Shoot. Ah! I keep accidentally doing the jump before ground pound. It's driving me insane. Crud. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Now let's collect that last star. I can't get over the progress that we've made just by messing around. It's 9 p.m. now. Ain't that something? No more Hazy Maze Cave. You've recovered 50 stars. Yep. Yeah, the final battle is straight ahead, which is insane. I think we need 10 more stars. You either need 10 or 15. It's either 10 or 20, actually. More stars until you can, until we can just fight the final boss. Alright, let's boil the big bully, guys. Interesting how it always has to start off behind Mario now. That's cool. Let's boil the big bully gang. I usually die more often in this level than any other level in Mario 64. But never once will it ever take away from how hilarious it is listening to Mario scream at the top of his lungs over his buns being absolutely boiled. Now, the key actually to defeating the bullies is not to punch and kick. It's still helpful, but your best asset is just jumping at them. But make sure you're facing them, otherwise they're going to get the upper hand. And that's how you get bullied. It makes sense as to why they're called bullies. Oh, wow, I just did the turnaround on you. How about that, bro? The bully just got bullied. Whew. Whew. All right. 50 stars. 51 stars. My mistake. I think the next one is going to tell us to go into the volcano, so I believe we're going to do the 100 coins mission right now. I stand corrected. This is Bully the Bullies Plural Edition. That's right. We don't have the shell block here yet, so... So yeah, Bully the Bullies takes place on... takes place on this platform over here. Oh, we made it. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, I thought I was about to put all 3 of them in the ground right there. That would have been so cool. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Yeah, that guy wanted it. Huh? Huh? No, 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 no. Yeah, whichever direction you're facing is the direction that their knockback is going to be in. There we go. Poor Mario. The Pharaoh's Curse. I know, I know. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. I almost got Pharaoh's Cursed. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me that star. Give me that star. It's 52, baby. Yeah. We have bullied the bullies. Is this one the volcano one now? I think this one's the volcano one. No, this is the 8 red coins. Okay. The reason I don't do the red coins with the 100 coins in this map is because they're they're all literally right here. It's like brain dead simple to grab these coins. I think this platform below me is moving. Yes. It's super easy. So you can just grab 16 coins right off the bat in succession right there. Like, no problem. So whenever we get the mission to hop into the volcano is when we're going to do the 100 coins, because it's a whole second half of the map. And once you enter the volcano, you can't exit the volcano. So it's important to collect every coin that you can on the surface here before you go into the volcano. Because I think you can get a majority of the coins. Dang, man. You can get a majority of the coins just from running around the overworld here. I think there's only one star inside the volcano as well. So it just, like, there's no need to do repetitive trips to the volcano. I wonder how many people even knew that you can go inside of the volcano here. I also think that this mission, all the missions that are asked of you in Mario 64 are super interesting, and it takes advantage of so many different mechanics that are now allowed because of 3D platformers. The Pharaoh's Curse really does not mess around, though. Yeah. I'm just waiting until we get to Dry Desert, man. Hot foot into the volcano. Yep, here it is. I guess I was mistaken. There are two stars in the volcano, I suppose. Because this is only mission 5, right? I think it's only mission 5. Can you please look at me, so I can kill you? Thank you. And they were smart. In case the blue coin dropped in, you can actually just land in this little cage and you'll be protected, which is nice. I appreciate something like that. I just immediately sunk into the lava there. Whoa, okay. Close call there. Oh, man, no, that's free money. That's free money leaving. Woo! Thank you. Oh, so many burgers. Burgers. And it's not really like, I don't think it's a big deal to really kill the bullies. You only get a singular coin out of killing each of these. And you're not really gonna be like pinching pennies, for lack of a better term. In Lethal Lava Land, there are a lot of opportunities to get a nice payout. I mean, all of these platforms have single lines of coins, and then there's the eyeball enemies, of course, that give 5. And then again, it's just like the entire volcano. I don't know why I bothered long jumping to over there. Oh, explosions. Oh, you know what? Let me... Phew, that was almost a really stupid move. I mean, it was a stupid move in general, but... Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. A giant ring of 8 coins, and then you get 5 coins from beating up this eyeball. Sign me up. Die. You have dissolved. This box. Don't even entertain the 5 or 6 coins you get from messing with that box. That's just my advice. Don't do it. Don't go all the way over here. The log hasn't even spawned. I don't think the log spawns if you don't select the specific mission anyway. But don't go over there, because there's not really a way to get back, unfortunately. But yeah, already we have 79 coins. We haven't even gone into the volcano yet. And we're still not going to go in because there's another line of coins we can get with a Koopa shell. As long as we're careful and don't be stupid. We can grab some of the coins that we had left over. There we go. So we only need 6 more coins. and we're going to receive those coins from going inside of the volcano itself. Man, the controls are really tight on this shell. Like, wow. I think this is part of the PC QOLs, I guess is what I'll refer to them as now. Oh, that was a very ungraceful landing. Okay. And this is into the volcano. Yes. Let's do it. But whippy. All right. Now we have to be a little careful here. Pretty easy. Stars right here now. Awesome. Here we go. 55 stars. And now we can just ignore the rest of these guys. Jeez. Ow. Woohoo! Oh! Oh, this is a completely unrelated star. We might as well do this star now, I guess. We just fell onto the pathway, so might as well. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, there are 2 stars here. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? You'd think it would be someone who's played this game multiple times, like myself, but no. Yeah, this is a very slow, methodical one. You ride these conveyor belts to get to these poles, and then you have to be very careful on timing when you poke your head out. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, and that's why you have to be careful. Oh, shame. Oh well. We got the 100 coin star though. That's all that matters. And it's actually super cool if you die in the volcano, as you can see. We actually just respawn in the volcano. That's a really cool feature about the sub areas of these courses. I think the same would apply in, I think maybe in Hazy Maze Cave. I know it applies in the dry desert. The lava does look kind of yummy. Kind of looks like Hawaiian Punch. The game over text. Oh, thank you, free camera. Thank you so much. You are awesome, free camera. What a save. That's so awesome. Alright, and we just have one more lethal lava land star. And it's just the pole one again. I guess it's fitting. That is the mechanically most challenging star to get in this course, I suppose. Dude, I'm so dumb. All right. Already going the wrong way. Let's go. I did not mean to double jump there. That's fine. My mistake. I do just not enjoy how slow everything just like moves on these conveyor belts. Oh man. And if you guys don't like how slow the pacing is of the conveyor belt here, oh my gosh. You guys will hate Rainbow, like the Rainbow Cruising whatever. Okay. Alright, that was, wow, okay, that was just the hardest part of it. Oh ho ho! No more lethal lava land, guys. Alright! And now we can head into dry desert. Shifting sand land. I always just normally call it dry desert. But yes, it is called Shifting Sand Land. And I don't honestly remember what mission I prefer getting the 100 coins on. I think I'm just honestly gonna go for doing it here and seeing how far we can get. And if I end up having to do, having to go inside of the pyramid, I don't think I can go inside the pyramid yet, actually. I don't think we're at the right mission to be able to do that, but... Actually, I don't think you need to be in a, I don't think you need to be in a specific mission for it. I might be wrong, though. I don't recall... Oh. Sorry, Goomba. I had to. You left me with no choice. Ah! They're all running away! Oh, crap. Dang, bro. Why is he moving? Dude was schmoving. And then you can somersault up here? Yeah. For a shell. This is pretty useful, actually. I will say. Hopefully we don't crash and do anything stupid. Okay. Ah! Oh my goodness. This camera. I imagine we're going to get hurt by Pokies if we even entertain hurting them. Okay, we don't die. Surfing here. I'm a little shocked we don't die surfing here. Okay. That is news to me. I think it's honestly pretty good news. Crap, I tried to get that coin. There we go. And then, of course, naturally, the other 4 coins are... Oh, I can't hit this while, Ah! There we go, yeah, there's some coins in here. So that's 38 coins right off the bat. I'm going to exit out of this. And I'm gonna see if we can... Okay. Boom! There we go. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get that jump. Who's better, Sonic or Mario? Okay. Mario is like... I always know that when I'm playing a Mario game, I'm always guaranteed a good time. And some of the best times I've had playing video games has just been from playing games, like with Mario, like just Mario games, straight up. But Sonic as a character holds much more of a special place in my heart, honestly. I truly don't know what it is. I think it's just the love-hate relationship of all I've ever wanted is to just see him succeed. But it's like sometimes he wants to succeed, sometimes he doesn't, and I can't wrap my brain around it sometimes. It's frustrating, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We love Sonic for who he is on the inside. I have 53 coins. We do have to go inside. I could have gotten the other red coins for an additional 8, but I do remember that the blue coin switch is in here somewhere. I don't remember it being all too challenging either. I don't think it's challenging at all, actually. We will see, because I don't remember. Goodbye, Goomba. Where did... Oh, the coin went through the ground. That's fine. Ah! Uh-oh. I do not want to sink. Thank you. Unfortunately, because of the close quarters here, wide camera is not going to be such a help to us. These coins, however, will be. Unfortunately, Mario goes amongst the monkey bars, the speed of the tortoise. W, how's it going, Seaberry Wig? Thanks for joining the stream. Glad to see you here. Let's see. All right, we have 67. Boom. Ah. I don't remember how many blue coins are in the Switch challenge here, now that I think about it. But I still don't think it's gonna be much of an issue. As long as we successfully do them, at least. Gotta be able to actually get to 100. I'd be pretty miffed if we can't get to 100 already after getting 3/4 of the way there. Almost fell. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I understand that. Come on, come on. Yep. I think I completely missed the blue switch. I don't know where the blue switch is. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters. A lot of my friends have been saying to watch it. My friends have been saying it is a movie that you think that you would hate, and then you watch it and end up loving it. And I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for the movies like that. But yeah, you know, it's just that I'm nervous that I'm not gonna like it. Like on the surface, it just sounds like the last thing I would possibly be interested in. But I mean, so many people are singing its praises, and I have heard the music of it. Oh, here's the switch. I'm dumb. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's just 3 coins. Interesting. I have heard the music for it. It's freaking awesome. It's great. It's just a matter of, I guess if you're into the medium. I do know it's animated by the people that did the Spider-Verse movies. And that alone almost sells me, genuinely. Okay. Almost got crushed there. I think if we make our way back up to that star at the top, we should be able to get the 100 coin. I think there was 1 coin I did leave up there. Oh yeah, there's just 1 coin right there. I'm gonna triple jump over here just 'cause it's faster. Or not. I also just can't. Oh, there we go. Parkour. Hardcore parkour. Ooh. I'm realizing now where I left the last coin to be, and I'm not happy with myself. I left it in a pretty bad spot, actually. Unless there's a Goomba I can go back to and kill or something. Ooh. Nothing there. Oh, wait, no, you know what? There's literally a coin right there. Shoot. Give me that coin. Yes. Thank you. I don't have much recollection of doing the 100 coin mission in this stage. I'm happy it wasn't as bad as I would have otherwise remembered it. All right. Big Bird time. Time to beat up Big Bird. Which is super easy, by the way. I mean, we did it. We did it while getting the coins earlier. It's not even beating up. We just tap them. Like we tapped the tail of the eel in Jolly Roger Bay. And it's just, we just gotta catch them. Just gotta catch them. Okay. He likes to hover around this pillar a lot. So let's just stay around this one, honestly. I think it's cool that these pillars have actually an element to them that makes it so that Mario can run up and down them. I think that's reminiscent of Super Mario World, where there are these special, like, purple ramps And if you're sprinting, if you're at full speed, you can run up walls. Have you seen the Smile Tapes? The Smile Tapes, if you were to ask me if I recall a specific one, I would have to tell you no. But I can tell you, that I do remember the Smiling Tapes. I actually rewatched some of them a year or two ago with my buddy. I think we're just gonna do the red coins right now, mainly because the red coins partially involve this area over here, and I don't like this area. Just get this area out of the way. And it's just smooth sailing from here, honestly. And then we need the wing cap for the rest of them. Yeah, we have 4 so far, so. Oh. It took me forever to learn that you can crouch to cancel the Koopa shell. Honestly, oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Thank goodness I'm not. Oh my gosh, not having the fixed camera right behind Mario's skull when using the wing cap, this is such a nice change. I don't know why I did the triple jump from here. I didn't have to. Oh, but I completely missed that coin. That's fine. Turn around and just grab that real quick. I'm also realizing that we're probably gonna run out of wing power. So let me just go get another wing cap really quickly. Yeah. Okay, forgot that was a thing. It startled me for a second. There's the coin, okay. I'm just gonna climb up the pyramid and jump from there. Okay, whoa. Excellent. Now we can just fly over to it. I am loving it. Call me McDonald's, bro. Okay. Nice. Well done. Here we go. All right. We've skipped a lot. All right, now they want us to collect the one at the top of the pyramid, which we can very easily cheese with that Koopa shell once again. Once you really know your way around the worlds in Mario 64, it's just like it's fun tackling a lot of them out of the intended order, honestly. Yeah, that's right, Mario. Yeah. Mamma mia. Alrighty. Round 2. Round 2 with the quicksand. We'll get it this time. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, okay. Darn it. Oh, you know what? I can build up. There we go. Hey, this is sick. Yeah, the Koopa shell. You need to know how to ride the Koopa shell, or else that's a nightmare of a course, honestly. We have 62 stars. We have 62 stars, guys. Stand tall on the 4 pillars. You may be wondering, what does that possibly mean? What could that possibly mean? Well, I'm about to show you. Because a little interesting thingy about these pillars is that you can ground pound on them. And at first glance, it seems like nothing's really happening. You're probably thinking, like, why would you... You know, you're probably thinking, like, okay, why would you ground pound on these? It doesn't really make much sense. But then you go on all 4 of them, eventually. Ah! Camera! Camera! This is camera. And then the top of the pyramid opens up. Like, what? What is this? Mario's already died. He just doesn't know it yet. Yeah, that's exactly why he's been given the wings. He's heading into the afterlife. And we now are in this elevator cage that leads into the secret bunker basement of the pyramid. Because there's a little tunnel in here. If you head down, as you can see, we have been introduced. Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake, ancient ones. We no like light. Rumble, we don't like intruders. Now battle hand to hand. This is where you use the punching that is introduced in this game. And it's honestly super easy. If you don't punch, you die. If you just carry the momentum, and it's super easy. I'm happy that they did eventually go back to something similar like this for Mario Odyssey. And yeah, the last guy does get a smidge bit more tricky for like a second, and then you defeat him, and then a star just comes up from the tomb. It's cool. Yeah, it's an ancient tomb. Alright. Good stuff, guys. There's one more star, I believe, in Shifting Sand Land. That's right, it's the pyramid puzzle, so... Super simple here, just gotta... make our way over. With Old Reliable. Now we just have to climb up the top of the pyramid like we did last time. Only difference is that we do not collect that other star. Shoot. Trying to just not necessarily speedrun, but dude, speedrunners with Mario 64 though are seriously built different, man. They are units. I still have no idea how to do a backwards long jump, like up the staircase, so you can avoid the endless stairs. That's always been super cool to me, but I don't have the patience, or honestly even the time to commit the time needed to learn such a movement. So yeah, instead of climbing up here to get the star, we actually collect these coins. These are specially marked coins that give a number every time that you get one. You gotta make sure that you don't sink into this super similar, or super thin, slim layer of sand. Did you know Mario's died over a lot of times? Yeah. I do on occasion like seeing the bit where Mario, like, you look down at the bottomless pit and it's just a mountain of Marios down there. Wow, guys, look at that. We are kind of going crazy. We can go back to Jolly Roger Bay now that we have the metal cap, and there's now another golden bunny. Oh my gosh, I thought I had it cornered. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, you're so mine. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That is 65 stars, guys. Wow. 65 stars. Sub 3 hours. What about those speedrunners that do it while blindfolded? Like, I don't even know how that's even possible. Okay. It's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that, Tom. There's a category of speedrunners for Mario 64. Where they will play the game blindfolded, and it's incredibly impressive. Yes, it's very impressive. I also think it's super funny that there was such a massive scandal with this one guy who had claimed that he hardly ever did blindfolded speedruns of Mario 64. He was already like, I guess, like a fairly known quote unquote speedrunner for Mario 64. And do I have to bring the metal cap all the way over there? Oh my gosh. And he tried his hand, I guess you could say, at the blindfolded category, and just casually on stream ended up setting a PR for a majority of people that play in that running category. Okay, yeah, no, they don't expect me to go from there. They probably want me to go from the ship. It was really funny. Actually, before we wrap up, I'd be down. I'd be down actually to take a look at it, because it is pretty funny watching him just be a moron. Like, and by moron I mean like he acts like an idiot, and he acts super shocked that he's getting super lucky and just knows exactly where he is, when everybody knows he's just full of crap. There we go. Jolly Roger Bay is now completely finished. That's 66 power stars. Guys, I do believe that it's time that we see Bowser. No? Yeah, like... yeah, it's time that we see Bowser. I love how I'm just like been thinking to myself, yeah, like I'll just casually I'll just play the game casually to see what we grab, and we seem to be just grabbing everything. Now this is actually a precursor to the Bowser. This is Dire Docks, where you first have to board Bowser's submarine before we're able to face off against Bowser in his new Doom course. I don't remember if this is a power star. It's definitely a power star. Okay. Oh, no. Is this the first one I have to interact with? Oh, that's cruel. Cruel. He was doing it like a kid cheating on a math test, trying to explain what he was doing to the teacher. That's exactly what he was doing, yes. And it's really sad. It's honestly. And then he made an apology video, quote unquote, where his first response to it all was, yeah, guys, of course I was faking it. You're an idiot if you didn't see I was faking it. It was a test, and you guys passed. And then, and then everyone was like, yeah, right, loser. Oh, I just died. Everyone was like, yeah, right, dude. You're such an idiot. And then he was like, guys, I've brought shame to the Mario 64 speedrunning community. Which, it's not that deep, but like, I guess he did. He didn't bring shame to the community. He brought shame to himself. Didn't, like, it was really dumb. Now, I do believe that if you want to get the 100 coins out of out of this level of Dire Docks, you want to do the Board the Bowser sub mission, because once you complete the Bowser sub mission, you can always go back and specifically select mission 1 to have Bowser's submarine respawn, but any other mission following that is not going to have the submarine. I also just don't know why Bowser invested in a submarine. You know, as a dragon that's able to spit fire, both in hardcore rock music and just in a literal sense. I think it's a little baffling why he'd want a submarine. I guess at the end of the day, he is a ruler, and he wants to be able to be a dictator everywhere he can be. Professional speedrunner. Bro's a professional trench digger with the hole he dug for himself. Oh, did I refer to him as a professional speedrunner? That's my mistake. I meant to say, lame, idiot, degenerate. Maybe that's a little too harsh on him. But this is another mission down here with the rings, which I think is a pretty cool one. But yeah, we got this giant Bowser submarine. It's interesting because I think what they try to convey is that you break onto the submarine and it opens this Bowser door, and then this Bowser door is what sinks the water, because it's like a watery portal almost. And I guess that's what moves the portal over, so you can then get into Bowser's domain. Now I wonder how... Oh, you know what? You know what? I think you actually do need to complete... Crud, I think you do actually need to complete the submarine, because the conveyor belt platforms aren't spawning. And that's how you get to the blue coin switch. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We'll just get that now. Do you play Roblox anymore? I do. I play with some friends. I play Roblox with my friends in our off time. If I go and play Roblox by myself, if you want me to be completely honest, if you want me to be completely transparent, Roblox is not a game that... I don't think there is a game in Roblox that I would deem is like that I myself would want to go out of my way and stream personally. Just because I'm just not familiar with it. I don't think it's a reflection of Roblox itself, but rather it just being my lack, I guess my, for lack of a better term, ignorance to what is on Roblox, really. Because it really is still just very foreign to me. And I know, what I do know now is that Fortnite, ever since they did Lego Fortnite and then they added the Rock Band Fortnite and such. No. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. But, I've spent a lot of time in the Fortnite creative mode as well. Like, where people just make stuff that's similar to Roblox. It's still not the same as how Roblox devs are able to do, because people that develop for Roblox, I mean, not only do they make crazy money, they make crazy money. Like the ones that have a lot of active players on in a night, like in a session. It's really impressive. It's super impressive. But and like what they're able to do. Oh, I think I'm a little too close to the Stingray for his hoops to register. Yeah, his hoops aren't registering. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. Aurora Plays, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. But I think if I got more well versed in Roblox games, maybe it's something I would consider. I think it's tricky. For me personally, to find a Roblox game I can really like sink hours and hours and hours into. That's just for me personally. But I know a lot of people are able to just... A lot of people don't spend money on video games and they just play Roblox. It's free to play. And that's just their source of entertainment. And it works really well for them. I'm happy for them. That's great. But as well as like stuff that's been going on with Roblox publicly as of late, I'm sure if you're like an avid Roblox player, you're familiar with what's been happening. It's not a good look for them right now. And I don't necessarily get why they've taken the stance they've taken. I understand it's a very corporate decision that they've made, and at the end of the day, they're a business that needs to have a business standpoint. But at the same time, you gotta have a heart and soul, and you have to kind of recognize like what's going on, you know. That's all I'll say really about that. But yeah, Roblox is definitely a game. In my time, I have really enjoyed it. So. And then we'll go back and get the Vanish Star, and then we'll do the red coins and 100 coin mission, I guess. You found 70 power stars. The mystery of the endless stairs is solved. Thanks to you, and Bowser's very upset. The final battle. We have, so if we wanted to, we're probably going to play Mario 64 again tomorrow. But if we didn't want to play tomorrow and we wanted to instead go over to Arkham Asylum immediately after, we could. We could just go right to the final boss right now and finish the game. I don't think I've ever played through Mario 64 this quickly, honestly. I'm not a speedrunner for a lot of games. If there's like the only games I would say I've quote-unquote do speedruns of, I don't really speedrun. But it's like 3D Sonic games, like the boost games. Because I mean they encourage you to move as fast as you possibly can and have your reflexes dialed to 11, you know. Outside of that, I really don't go out of my way to speedrun games, necessarily. I like learning speedrun techs that are good for sequence breaking. Sequence breaking has always been super cool to me. But actually doing speedruns, trying to set records, I don't know. It's not necessary. It's not really my thing. Alright, I guess I'll just swim down there. I was gonna jump off the submarine and have that be a little quicker, I suppose, but this will have to do. I'll go get another cap. Woohoo! Here we go! I'm gonna play Roblox and stay in the chat. Well, thanks for sticking around and just showing support while playing games, you know? That's what I love about just being able to stream, hang out, and everything. Unfortunately, yeah, I just wasn't fast enough. Yeah, couldn't get there in time. Collect the caps. Okay, yeah, it's still the red coins, so it is time. It's time for the 100 coins. 100 plus 16, 116 coins. Even though it's gonna just probably be as close to 100 coins as possible. Let's do it. It is kind of crazy that we could just finish the game right now. Let's see. Okay. And then we got the coins over here. Yeah. Oh. Alrighty. Man, swimming, the tank controls are, I think, the most apparent in swimming sections of this game, without a doubt. I also think that this is, I mean, this isn't the last water-based course. There's one more? Yeah, I think there's one more. Wet Dry Land. I think that might honestly be my least favorite course in the game. I'm really not a fan of, Wet Dry Land. TikTok Clock. Rockoff mentioned it earlier in the stream, guys. When he was mentioning, he said his favorite course is TikTok Clock, and I love TikTok Clock from a thematic standpoint. I love it for where it fits into the castle. I love it for its gimmick, but at the same time, its gimmick is my least favorite part of the course, because the whole point behind it is that when you enter in the clock at certain times, at certain like hour hands and whatnot, the clocks either move faster, slower, or don't move at all. And I'm realizing right now that we actually have to fight Bowser before we can even frickin' do the 100 coins. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go fight Bowser. So I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok Clock, and it's also just like it is very much where you it's very much where the tank controls are your worst enemy. I wonder if we can just ignore these platforms. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Remember, we gotta get these red coins. Ah. Gotta get these red coins so we get all these stars. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Completely neglected this coin over here. Imagine if they had 100 coin stars in the Bowser courses. I think I'd actually lose my mind, honest to God. I think it's weird that they have you... Come on. Yeah, first they hide one over there, which is already evil. And then they have you interact with the platform here. For you to then get psyched out and have to drop down for another coin. We are kind of moving like a well-oiled machine now, though. Man, damn, bro, we're getting really intimate with Mario's face there, huh? Ah! I have the long jump, baby. That did not help, apparently. I like this platform a lot. This is a super cool one. It stretches. It's like elastic. So I have to wait here until it's long enough that I can grab the red coin. Yeah, I think that's a really cool. This is like the one time that's even used as well. Ooh, stay away from me, stay away from me, stay away from me. Don't blow up on me. I will collect your currency corpse. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Shoot. Oh, man. What time is it? 54. Guys, this is going to be the last... This is going to be the last missions we do for the night. I do believe. I'm slipping. I don't know why I tried to be cool and skip this. Okay. Oh! Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm threading the needle so much. I'm not in a position to be threading the needle. Shoot! Oh, wow, what a save. Okay. Task failed successfully. Wah! Yeah, I think I've made up my mind. We are gonna be playing, might as well play to the end of Mario 64 tomorrow, and then we will play Arkham Asylum on Thursday if possible. And if not possible, then I will just make it next Monday or something. Okay. Alright. Shoot. No! Shoot! Man! It's dang, man. The Fire Sea. The Fire Sea takes no prisoners, man. Okay. I'm ready for it this time, though. I say as I misinput long jump. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Let's keep going. Just ran around the coin. Nice. Okay. You know what? It works! Okay. Man, I would have so many lives right now if I didn't just keep dying in this fiery sea. Oh, don't even. I'm getting used to the inverted camera swinging. It's annoying, but... Okay. Excellent. Alright, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it this time. I'm not gonna fall this time. Oh my gosh, that arc, man. Good work, good work. Keep moving, Mario. Keep moving. Alright, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We can just chill here for a second. Just relax. Relax, alax. Remember that guy? I wonder what he's doing now. Come on, Mario! Bow, 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 bow. Down, 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 down. Okay. Alright, alright. Chill. Chill. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're in a good spot. I'm just gonna skip that area. Get a 1-up. Okay. Did I land on the pole? I did. Oh, I have to backtrack now. Oh, that was a close call. Okay. Oh, it's this freaking camera, man. There we go. Nice. Here we go. You bet. All right. Now we can make our way to the showdown. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now you fall in a little funnel here instead of a warp pipe. This fight here is a little more frustrating than the last one. Consequence of him stomping on the ground will be making the area completely go topsy-turvy. So you want to make sure that you are on the opposite end of where he ground pounds. Oh! But you also want to make sure that if you miss, you don't throw him off of the island either. Because then he jumps back again. There we go. I'm glad that we got through that one super easily. All right. Awesome. Bowser in the Spire Sea. And now, when we go back into here tomorrow, we can tackle the final course here. So we have 72 stars in just a little under 3.5 hours. Guys, not bad. Honestly, really not that bad. I'm really happy I'm really happy with how this went. Truth be told, I'm super happy with this. I want to thank you guys so very much for hanging out, tuning in. I didn't know that this is the one that was gonna be playing. This was so much fun. Thank you guys, really, for hanging out with me for the 3 hours of this. This was a great time, and we're gonna get back to it tomorrow with some more Mario 64, and we'll probably finish the game, realistically, and then I'll start setting up Arkham Asylum and all that other stuff. But until then, I will see you tomorrow for that, and I'll keep working on the Mario Kart stuff in the background, too. But until tomorrow, have a great rest of your night, and have a fantastic day leading up to the stream tomorrow. Thanks so much, guys. Catch you later.